right.
I'm one half of the Belly Gang boys.
Let me put my belly on your butt, you heard?
And we in full effect tonight, man. It's Friday night in Atlanta, man. You can be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us, man.
That's a Fendi,
And we got good people in here tonight, man. We got
it's a lot of family, a lot of love, man.
They come here to pop their shit, have a good time.
It's a good Friday,
Before
too.
we get too deep, man. Hey, man, y'all stop fucking with the police, man. Y'all let the police do their job, man.
What you mean?
Man, you ain't see that shit that happened in Atlanta this week, man. They was mad at the police officer because they said he was being too aggressive to the woman, but the man was doing his job. He asked the girl like 5 times and she signed the ticket. She ain't got to go to jail. She want to walk. First of all, he let her walk to the car. If he let her walk to the car.
He did for
now,
sure.
back in the day,
that's me. That's me, though.
If you look at it in the park, she did too much. The dude wasn't even doing that much.
Yeah.
He let her walk to the car. First of all, if a nigga walk to the car, you might think they got that fire. You supposed to fire his ass up.
She
Let her walk to the car. She went down in the car. Most of the time, that's too much. A big nigga like me probably would have shot me that night. He would. But home let her go to the car, get her phone. He said his name twice. He gave his badge number 3 times. He said, just sign the ticket. She like, oh, I ain't signing nothing. So now he like, all right, it's time for you to go to jail. So now she want to get all tough with him and all that. Now he got to do his job. He was doing his job. He was going to let you rap. He gonna caught y'all in the park on bullshit. It looked like y'all was fucking in the park. Yeah. It's like, we really all want to be real. He caught you in the park. He could have got you for public talk, whatever. He could have got you for that. He was going to let y'all rock. Just sign the ticket and go home. No, she got to be extra. She want my man badge number. She want his real first name and his last name.
Females do.
Yeah.
You got to be extra.
That's me. I'm not going to lie.
That's me. Get you beat up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Someone on that.
That's
Someone on that.
Oh, the
He wasn't about to get
one.
He
wasn't on that.
When he seen him get aggressive, he like, yo, my man.
So I'm saying, would you mad at the police officer? When the first video dropped, they made the police look bad.
I ain't watched the whole. I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't see the whole thing.
Yeah, I seen the whole body cam.
I didn't see because I actually know the person who posted is a girl I went to school with, sister. So I just seen her just like, dang, I ain't even go and watch the whole.
Right.
The thing. What
happened?
They
say it's always 2 sides to a story.
Yeah. I didn't even know they released the footage of it. I just seen the clip where he's strong.
He had to
defend himself.
How y'all felt about that situation? How you felt about it?
I didn't see it, but that you're explaining it, that's me. Like, I would be popping my shit. That's
We had me in a situation.
Yeah. I'm growing every day.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know what I mean? I'm growing, learning.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, if you're a police officer, man, your job already tough. They don't like you like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he was. To me, I feel like he did everything right.
What he did? What was it?
The backlash was he got aggressive with her because he was like, all right, now it's time for you to go to jail because you don't want to sign the ticket.
I seen that part when he was grabbing her and stuff.
Okay, but before that, first of all, he catch him in the park. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, we didn't know we weren't supposed to be in the park at Atlanta. He was like, well, you know, all right, I got tickets. You know, ignore the ticket. First of all, if a nigga don't know Atlanta got seatbelt tickets, they $15, y'all. So if you think, like, we from New York, you get put over, like, oh, man, they must be $250. Well, you get put over in Atlanta, a seatbelt ticket really like $15. So if you really about to go that hard with a nigga about a seatbelt ticket, you really about to wild out. You gonna pay the $15 to get that shit over with. So he just telling them to sign. You know, you got to sign tickets now. I ain't know you had to sign them now. That's new shit to make. Like in Atlanta, they make you sign tickets and know that you got
acknowledging it.
Yeah. What you got in trouble for. You know,
I wouldn't sign it either because I don't know what I'm signing. I'm confused. I need my lawyer. Like, that's just me. That's just the type of time I would be on.
I just told you, right?
Sometimes you need to go sit down in the jail for 1 second and so you can learn that lesson. You know what I mean?
So listen to that. Shorty walks off from him. First of all, you know, police be getting busy. She walks off and go back to the car. As a police officer, you already thinking, like, you both like, oh, she wants to go get her phone.
She wants to go get her phone to write his badge number
down in his name. So she's like, what's your first name? He's like, I'm not giving you my first name, but when you want me, once you put my badge number and my last name, and my name gonna pop up as me. He telling her that. So she asked him again. He gave her the badge number like 3 times. And he was like, all right, so I'm gonna give y'all this what's name. So either sign a ticket or you going to jail. And she like, I ain't signing nothing. So she hit him with that, and he like, what? All right, well, it's time for you to go to jail then. He's like, can you please put your hands behind your back? Now she want to act all dumb, like, what? What don't put my hand behind my back? He's like, I just asked you nicely 2 times, sign the ticket, or you going to jail. So you kept ignoring me. So now it's time for you to go to jail. So dude, like, now once he started doing that, dude, like, oh, no. Her boyfriend, like, no, she gonna sign the ticket. It's too late.
Now it's too late. Now
my
it's too late.
He in police mode. So now she want to fight him and strong arm him and all that. So he landed her on the ground and shit. He put her on the ground because now he got to get physical with her. Because she really ain't wanted to go, you know what I'm saying? So now she resisting arrest on him and all that. He like, yo, chill, I'm about to tase you. He telling that. She hit him with the, oh, my Lord, please don't do this. She
started that book.
She got talking to Jesus now. You know what I'm saying? My man been telling you for the last, this shit could have been over. You could have signed the ticket, went to court, got it threw out.
Now she talking to Jesus.
Now she talking to Jesus, talking about some, oh my God, Lord, he gonna kill me. He is not about to kill you. You get what I'm saying? Like, she did too much. Like, but I'm just saying, like, man, first of all, I know me. I'm big as fuck. When I get pulled over by the police, I follow all protocol because I already know. Shit go left.
They gonna play with you.
I've been in some predicament. I done had police officers tell me to get out, see how big I am, and tell me to get back in my car.
Let me call back up real quick. Like, hold on. We need 5 more officers.
Definitely
Like,
call back up.
Second cop pull up.
Get out the car. So I done got out the car. He's like, oh, nah, get back in. Get back in. I'm like, man, what the fuck? So I done been there before. But I'm saying I follow protocol because it's like, I'm trying to go home. Everybody knows it's some bullshit sometimes, so you want to go home. So why, if you making this shit more stressful, then like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, y'all let the police do their job, man. Nigga, he probably trying to get his little citations up. You know what I'm saying?
It's the middle of the month.
He already going through it. Niggas don't like the police right now, so then you want to hit him with all, what's the badge number and all that. So.
I mean, when you have the debate between signing a ticket and going to jail, you probably should sign the ticket.
Yeah.
But
if, talk your shit after that.
But look, if you get pulled over for like a DUI or something, are you gonna do the breathalyzer?
Oh, hell no.
Okay, well, you know you go to jail. You go to jail if you don't do the breathalyzer.
That's different, though.
Yeah, that's
different.
But if you get drunk, you know you go to jail.
A little ticket for the park? Yeah. The judge is going to throw that away.
I mean, some people don't know. They don't know.
What I was doing in the park. First of all, we out of town. We weren't supposed to be here.
Yeah.
So everybody going to throw it away. But I'm playing around knowing that. I know that. Like, my boy Marshawn Lynch just knew. Shout out to my boy Marshawn. He just knew he was drunk. He was in the car sleeping.
Hey, pull my boy out.
Yeah, they slept him all on the ground. He didn't care. He already knew, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't take no breathalyzer or none of that stuff. He know his lawyer. He know his lawyer can fight it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's just like, yeah, he gonna fight it.
Where's Tire went,
The
man?
tire was gone.
The rubber was gone. He just had it running.
I'm surprised my boy was living. At least he pulled over to the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? You know, take care of your chicken. Yeah, they did. But he was asleep though. I think they found him asleep. He went to sleep.
That nigga mug shot. That nigga eyes closed in the mug shot.
Oh yeah, my boy Marshawn.
He was still drunk.
He was still drunk.
He could say that he was tired though. He was tired. He had a long night.
He was laughing at the niggas when they put him over because they didn't even know who he was at first. He was drunk. But it's, man, you know how that shit go, man. So I just say let the police do their job sometimes, man. We need them. Some of these little young niggas wilding right now, so you know, we ain't condoning this shit. But, you know, we don't like
Y'all
that.
can't fuck with the police.
Yeah, like if they ain't coming at you on bullshit, at least let them do their
It's
job.
those situations that make the bad situations seem like it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
See how they don't cooperate and da 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 da. So,
Right,
yeah.
especially now, y'all. First of all, y'all gotta remember this too. A lot of niggas that become police officers, quote unquote, you know, they wasn't the man. So you know they found them a career. They can walk around and flex their muscles a little bit. So when you get one that's on like, I think Buddy was on some good shit. He
doing his
your
job.
badge number. He did all that. You know what I'm saying?
Doing his
Like,
job.
he try to let you. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is sign a ticket. Then you probably could have fought that shit. It probably would have been nothing. Little in the park at the night. We probably can Google that shit right now. That shit probably would have been 100.
Because
You know
Buddy asked the same thing. Hey, if I don't sign this, what's going to happen? He said, you going to jail. He said, all right.
Yeah, you signed it, yeah.
Ain't doing that.
Like,
She probably never been to jail before. She probably never been to jail before though.
Buddy won't go.
He didn't want to go back.
He said,
man, fuck
I ain't
that.
playing
I'm
this
just saying
game
like,
tonight.
I'm just saying like in general. Like, it was like, you know, y'all know
The
how
female got to be the female though to be the headache.
For you let somebody walk to their car and come back, you
Yeah,
do some good shit.
he lets you
know
do
what I'm
that. I
saying?
said that same thing. Like,
Yeah, he let her walk. When I said that, I was like, oh, that nigga let her walk to the whip.
yeah, he wasn't worried about nothing.
He wasn't even worried about it because he like, all right. And then she was still going. She got your first name. He like, I'm the man. I'm not giving you my first name. Then my name, Officer such and such. He gave his last
Brooks.
name.
Yeah, it was Brooks.
It was Brooks, and he said 733. He gave his number out. He corroborated. I feel like he was a civilian almost. He corroborated all the way. Then she wasn't jacking that shit. She went a little bit more. She went a little bit farther. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all gotta chill out, man. Chill out, man.
I wouldn't have did that in that situation, but I can understand.
It just depends. She might have.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, you got me.
You got me.
You got me.
You got me.
Fuck it.
Then they got caught in the park late, so they had to be doing something, like trying to get busy or something. You know what I'm saying?
She was mad about that. She was mad about that.
Now you went viral, so nigga like, bitch, you was doing something in the park.
Yeah.
She was doing it in the park.
What you doing in the park anyway? That's the
What
most
if she got a real nigga?
I hope she ain't got no
I
real
hope she ain't got no
situation.
man, no husband at home.
Like, she was doing it in the park with that nigga that time of day. It's like you can tell your girl unless you got hit, that's the buddy that came to fix your tire or something else. The buddy gonna want to know what's up. Like, why you in the park with that nigga that late?
They didn't even know what's up with the park. Why you? Because it's like, come on, man.
There's no excuse.
There's no excuse.
Bottom
that.
line.
You with a nigga in the police pulls like, you
that's why my
bugging.
man probably started that shit fast. He probably wasn't trying to get in trouble. You see, he never got in the camera.
Yeah.
He never got in. He stayed out the camera all the time. He was like, what you mean, size? Yes, I know, motherfucker. He with the dog.
Yeah.
That nigga head ain't even in the body cam.
Get that.
You know what I'm saying? He probably was like, man,
I gotta go watch that shit.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. Watch it, though. Watch it. So, man, look, man, this is how we keep the show off, man. We ask people, man, are y'all petty? You got any pettiness in you?
It's so
I'm
funny.
definitely petty.
Oh, you petty?
I'm a bald eagle. Yeah.
Oh,
like a bird,
shit.
man.
Damn. What's some petty shit you on dating for? What's some petty shit you on
It
dating?
just depends on the situation. I ain't gonna lie. I got one off the top of the head. It just depends.
But you like to get niggas back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just depends, though.
It depends. But you'll go there, though. You'll go there.
Yeah, for sure.
What about you? You got any pettiness in you?
I'm not petty at all. I just don't. I actually I forgive people, but I don't forget.
Oh, okay.
My problem is I'm gonna blow up later on because more
shit
stuff.
build up.
Stuff builds up, and then I
That's
just go
toxic.
crazy, and
That's
then
toxic.
I'm the crazy Lex. So.
Yeah, because the blow up
Yeah.
is crazy. The
But
blow
it's
up
not
is,
a pettiness,
especially when
though.
you so calm, you let shit slide. Somebody's like, yo, they're cool. Then you blow, niggas looking like, yo, what the fuck?
Where did this come from? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
man.
me.
I'm a bird.
Damn, so you go all the
I'm a
way.
bird. Yeah. I'm a bald eagle. I like to call myself a bald eagle.
Yeah, my man like, yeah, boy, I got to get you back. Nigga, I remember you in high school, nigga. You took my shit, man. I remember that, man. Now I'm about to shine. You see what I got going on, doing things now. You know what I'm saying? Gotta hold your nuts on the nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what's up, man. But look, man, we're gonna let y'all introduce yourselves, man.
That's right.
We're gonna let y'all tell us what y'all got going on, man.
Talk your shit, please,
Tell
man.
me your IG, where they can find y'all at, man.
All right, I'm Lex. I'm a realtor, but I'm just a hustler overall. Right now, I'm working 2 jobs, working from home, but I'm getting to it. Like people think like, oh, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur and I'm gonna make so much money, but they don't realize like you could lock in with a job and make this money, not just one job, make it make sense and run it up. But we also have our own podcast situation, Major Lessons. And we talk about
Lessons with Flexx and Lexx.
things that we've been through.
Can't wait to be guests on that.
We have a bunch of different things going on.
And I'm Flexx, you know.
Tell us your IG. Tell us your IG.
Oh, my IG is Realtor_Vision on Instagram, and then we have Major Lessons on Instagram.
Okay.
And it's your name is Flexx, exotic bully breeder. Also, brand Hoolie brand. It's a whole brand. Hoolie out your
I had
dreams.
5 so many.
Yeah, for sure. Me and my boys and my brothers pushing this since our childhood. Other than that, like she said, Major Lessons with Flexx and Lexx. That's about it.
What y'all get into on that, man, with the Major Lessons, man, Flexx and Lexx?
We really talk relationships, like the real nitty gritty. You know, we all got, I don't know if they got kids and all that. You know, the real dirty, like
Baby mama, baby daddy drama,
Right.
and
Nah, kick some
just
shit. Come over here.
relationships.
Yeah,
But then also we have a blended family. So I have 2 kids, 2 baby fathers. Well, 3. We also just recently.
Congratulations.
Well, I actually had
Miscarriage.
a stillbirth at 38 weeks.
Sorry.
So like that was been a crazy thing. But we just talk about all that stuff. Like we put it all out there. Because I feel like people don't ever talk about the real shit that's going on in their life. You know what I mean? Like everybody's showing on social media all the fluff and the bullshit, but what's really going on?
And you know what's so crazy about it? Because I'm just sorry to hear that. Because I just found out about that like 3 days ago. When I'm asking shit, I'm like, yo, hold up. Like, they about to come do the podcast. Like, they was at the party. I'm like, Lex looked like she was just big as shit. Like, what's going on? She was like, yo, I'm like, we were supposed to come. Like, yo, we missed the baby shower. I remember you was telling me, like, we were supposed to come, but I'm like, yo, remember we missed the baby? She was like, da-da-da, bro. I'm like, oh, wow. I'm like, yo, her energy is crazy. Because she still, I was like, yo, whatever she going through and how she maneuvering very well. I'm like, yo, and I'm like, she's like, yeah. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, yo, they about to be on a podcast. I literally like 2-3 days ago. So it's like definitely started like, and for y'all to still be able to like, that's powerful. Like, yeah, word.
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, you have to. I think people just like give up so quick. Like shit goes on in their life, and they just like, I'm over it. Like, I mean, you have to keep it. Keep it going. Yeah.
Cause don't none stop.
We got other
Regardless,
Word
up.
And it's so crazy, man, because I seen a dude say the other day, like, we take for granted that we get to come back home every day. Like, you know, a lot of people be like, man, shit, I wake up every day. I'm supposed to make it back to the house.
That's like, I'm gonna tell you, like, my brother, he right here on my house.
It's so crazy.
A month before that, he got killed. He just got out of prison, 5 years, whatever. 2 weeks back into New York. 2 weeks. First day outside, walked right into a bullet.
Damn.
Went through the heart.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? He right here, like, so that was. So then
and a month prior, then that happened.
So you know,
coming through. Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie,
crazy,
I feel like it builds you forward tough though. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So you know, like definitely got all our love.
And them experiences and them stories be relevant for people to hear, because if people go through that type of shit and don't know how to cope with it, or they don't know to see people still living after that. So for to see that, they'll be like, all right, it's still, you know what I'm saying?
There's still hope.
It's still hope. I could keep going. You know, because that shit big. I can't even imagine that shit. Like,
it gives you more purpose though, for real.
Yeah,
like,
you start looking at life
different. Like everything's different. People wake up every day and they think they're supposed to have shit. They think things are supposed to just come to them, and shit's supposed to be a certain way. Like every day we wake up, you supposed to go hard at whatever it is. Like
you don't know if you're gonna get another chance to do it. So you gotta go hard at it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie, like getting into this podcast shit. It make you like, man, like, it's a big investment. You know what I'm saying? And when I say investment, time, content, you know what I'm saying? Making sure everybody on the same page as you, because we got a team and stuff like that. So definitely, you know what I'm saying? It costs you a lot, not just money wise, but just everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what 52 Fridays? I miss my family. Shit, man. We don't do nothing on Fridays. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to going to football games and shit like that, but I'm making a sacrifice for a bigger, you know what I'm saying, for a bigger come up. You get what I'm saying? So, like, man, people, I love that y'all even, you know what I'm saying, dope enough to even talk about that. You know, a lot of people don't let that shit go, you know what I'm saying? So that shit was dope. So what made you get into being a realtor?
All right, so I used to work in property management, luxury property management, and then I actually had put in my 2 weeks notice, but then the job that I was supposed to get fell through because I had caught a DUI. And
you got you a DUI? Was you drunk or was you high? Which one?
I wasn't neither.
Oh, okay.
Heard you.
But
that's what I'm saying.
What you talking about? Take that shit to the grizzly.
Take that shit to the grave. That wasn't me.
Listen, trial's still on its way, so I wasn't neither.
Okay.
But I think the job fell through because of that situation. And so at that time, I just decided, like, I'm going to just go try to be a realtor. Like, I'm going to go take the class. I actually met him while I was working at that property, and he was pushing me, like, yeah, go take the class. Like,
Right.
And then I also got, like, a $25,000 credit card. So I'm thinking, like, this is God's sign.
Right.
He's going to take care of me while I, get my license and whatever. So that's really what got me into real estate originally.
That's big faith too.
Yeah.
That's a jump on you faith. I ain't gonna lie. One thing about this shit, it'll make you a hustler. I think the pandemic made everybody like a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was her first client.
If he was really,
he was my first client. So he bought his house with me and everything.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
My son know how to lock it in.
Yeah, I didn't get to get there. I feel like I'm just trying to give you your great, you gotta.
Heard you. He that's how you lock it in. Like, I'm not playing. I was on you, but I'm still gonna buy that shit too. You alright? Well, I'm on you.
Go get that license.
Where y'all from?
New York.
Well,
I'm from Westchester.
Okay. Long Island. Okay. So
we met out here though. We ain't know each other in New York.
Yeah.
Okay,
She was the office lady.
That's how
me in the building.
That's how me and my fiance is.
That's how niggas is definitely always playing that office. They're like,
She was the man. Keep your rent low and shit. You gotta go.
Hey,
like, yo, what's up?
gotta find my way.
That's crazy. Me and my fiance, she from Buffalo, I'm from Rochester. We met down here. We didn't meet. Neither one of those spots. Once I meet her, she give me her little 716, and I'm like, yo, you from Buffalo? She like, how you know that? I was like, 'cause I'm from Rochester. You know what I'm saying?
New York is always gonna connect.
Yeah.
No matter where you're from, like you gonna always find New York people.
Yeah, you
like
gonna bump into, you gonna find your people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was dope. It's definitely dope. Well, what made you get into the dogs and all that stuff?
I've been doing this for since I was a kid, man. 14 years old. You know, walking around the neighborhood doing regular pit bulls.
Oh yeah, pit bulls was the shit.
Walking around with vicious
but back
pit
in the
bulls.
day, pit bulls was
I had a vicious ass pit bull.
Pit bulls was 200. Hey,
I'm trying to tell you, my first
up,
dogs I sold was 200 each.
Yeah, now you got a pit bull
That's
for
14. Okay, regular breeding. I've been doing it since then, but. You know, I'm in mom's house. Yo, get them dogs out of here. Yeah. So I had to, fall back. I moved out here, 2013? I always had a dog, though, you know what I mean?
Right.
Always doing it, but like I said, got with her, bought the house, so I really took it to the next level now. Now I could do what I want to do. So I invested a lot of money into some females, bought a stud, then I started creating my own.
Own brand. Your own brand.
Yeah,
what's that? Your brand?
Hooley Bully Kent.
Okay.
Hooley Bully Kent.
Right. I'm a dog lover too, so I always wanted to do that because I used to be the $200 dog nigga.
The $200 pit.
I'm talking about good pit. I always keep good dogs too. Like all my dogs was fire. I had blue, red.
The big boy fucked us up with the blue pit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Boy. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy though, because back in the day, I never knew pit bulls had lines. Like, a pit bull might have a sharp line.
Bro, when I was in middle school, I did my science fair project on pit bulls, my nigga. You know how you used to do the science fair project. I did my shit on pit bulls, my nigga. Like, yo, we gonna talk about these dogs, man. Like, word.
Yeah, I grew up with, I ain't gonna lie, me and him cousins, so we grew up, that was our family thing. Like, I was just back home in New York, and we was just talking about that, like, we had pit bulls so big, we used to ride them like horses. Big ass.
I used to do it. I grew up with Rottweilers.
When I was a kid, my first.
That's crazy. Yeah, I hated rocks. Like my dogs, like I used to be in there. Like first it was like a box, but then I seen how boxers they get ugly as shit. Like I hate them. So it was like pits. I'm like, man, it's the best dog in the world. A pit or a husky. Them the only. I was like, yo,
them huskies. Oh god.
They bullshit.
They're just bad. Like their temperament is crazy.
Their temperament,
them shits just look fire though. It's like, yo, nigga got a little wolf in the backyard.
Personality.
They petty. You want to talk about petty? Them huskies, they petty. The huskies is petty.
You got what?
We're gonna talk.
You like the huskies?
We're gonna talk after this. I need a mail.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, that's hard. The link up. That's what it's called.
Them huskies, if it's husky or a pit, I was a pit nigga though. Like I grew up around, like he said, like my aunt was a big. That's who really introduced me to just the dog. She always had a dog.
Yeah,
it was
mine
pit.
was my uncle.
Like her first one was Gage. Like rest in peace, Gage. Like was one of the coolest pits ever. Like he'd come, he was like a human. He'd come and chill. He moved like he protect you like one. You ain't playing no games. Like damn, this fire. Then he was cool as shit. Like. Oh man, I'm fucking with dogs.
I ain't gonna lie, our first dogs was Bootsy, Kiss, and Nixie. Those were the first dogs we had. Like, and they was like household dogs. All pits. They raised us up when we was kids. Shout out to Uncle Robert. Not knowing my Uncle Robert used to be doing, man, he was like the first nigga put us on dog. Uncle Robert put us on.
Niggas was fighting dogs and all that back then too though. So
so we had all that in the garage. We had the whole pit.
That's how it started.
We had the treadmills, all that in the garage.
Niggas was fighting shit. Yeah, niggas was really fighting shit.
You ain't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know as a kid.
Then once I went to like my first pit bull fight when I was a little kid, bro, and I'm like, damn, that's what.
That was one thing I couldn't get with. I ain't never get with it. I used to try to save him like, nah, we're not fighting these dogs. That was just me, always.
That's crazy. Like I went to my
because that lot be crazy. When you see them turn to that mode, it's like
it's over. They ain't gonna stop.
It's over. It's definitely
be over. Them dogs, man.
Yeah, uncle and cousin
still
do that.
I think that's why they made it about my boy. It was just the dog.
Yeah, cause that shit real though. That shit real.
That
shit real.
Yeah, so it was just like how that shit go. It was. That dog shit, we grew up on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy how like it's a problem to fight dogs, but they allow people to box or do UFC. Like that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, they make
like this different standard.
Dogs is different. They made that shit to real animal cruelty.
Dogs will die right there. They're gonna fight to the end.
But you can get brain dead, but a dog can't do that.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy.
I guess it's because when it comes to the animal,
they got a new joint, man. You gotta hold yourself around the joint like this. And you stay at the joint and you and the nigga just punch each other.
Oh, I've seen that. Like, guys,
that shit crazy.
That's that European shit.
But I think the difference with the dogs and the humans, I feel like,
dogs don't have a choice.
No, I'm saying with the dogs because they fight till death. You feel me? In a boxing match, y'all gonna spar, but nigga, no, you might. But at the end of a dog fight, nigga, you dying. Like, ain't no you walking away. The nigga in that bitch to kill. You
I
come
think
here
it's
to
too because
kill.
they don't get a choice. They don't
Yeah,
get a
it's like,
choice
yo,
whether
you
to
come
do
here
it.
to
They
get
don't make the
it.
decision.
Huh?
Ain't no gloves for them teeth.
Yeah, but if a nigga hits you out with that duck and the left hook, you 99 too. So it's like,
Yeah, but they gonna count you out and then be like, yo,
I
huh?
know. But what you might some niggas get that brain damage. Boxing real, especially UFC and all
That
that.
dog fight, that dog
for
fall.
You ever seen a nigga in UFC like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
But I'm
fucked up.
saying when
Yeah.
the dog fall, he catch that neck. Ain't no 1, 2.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
there
yeah.
till
Yeah,
you
yeah,
over
yeah.
with.
Right.
To that dog, yeah, till it's a
I
wrap.
mean,
till
yeah,
he
most of the time
done.
when you dog fighting, it's to the
So
death.
it's you
though.
killing, you murdering something every trip when dog's going. So it's like, yeah, that's probably why it's like, that's the cruelty because it's like, yo, y'all fighting till death. With boxing, it's like boom, 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 nigga. All right, hang it up while you can. UFC, they try to save you at least. Dog fighting is over with. The dog done. That's big money because it's like, it's just kill or be killed in that motherfucker.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah, the transition now though, like you said, it's about the breeding, the bullies, the
Yeah, it is.
the
I ain't gonna
exotic
lie.
bullies, the Frenchies.
That's
the
what that
fluffy
niggas trying to
guys,
keep them alive. Yeah, that's
what
big.
it
That's
is.
what I'm.
That
That's why I
shit-
need
And
to
them
get
dogs
into
is
it.
the most temperament, like cool temperament dogs ever. You'll never have a aggressive bully.
Yeah, fact.
Right.
Never. If they
Well,
ever
Like,
born
yeah.
like that.
You ain't gonna see no Frenchie fight or no bully fight. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that
You
shit
gonna
about
get the
getting
little
money now.
annoying. Frenchie's like a little annoying Chihuahua type dog.
Chihuahua's the most aggressive little niggas. Them
Yeah,
niggas
let me
is
run
tough.
up on you.
But they really ain't
They ain't
about
gonna do nothing, but they gonna run out.
Yeah, like
If you
sit
tell me
down,
your
little
ass out
nigga.
here if I boot
Yo, you
shit
know
out
what's
here.
crazy? That dog got Chihuahua got my dog taken away from me. Cause okay, so I had a pet. Remember Remy?
Yeah.
So I got Remy. She's go play in the backyard with like our neighborhood. I was separate. Like, we had the townhouse, but everybody's backyard was connected. So we'll let the dog go out and play. Every day, Remy go out there and play. This Chihuahua fucks with Remy every day. Remy just bless him like, yo, all right, man, this little dog stop biting on me. Like, I ain't on that. So I guess this one day, she out there fuck with Remy, don't grab her. I'm like, chill out. The lady comes out there. She, instead of calling me like, yo, your dog is attacking, she decides to come out there beating on Remy. Boom, smacking her with sticks. Of course, her in defense is she snatched around, and bites her. Remy ain't never been, she's not even that type of dog. It's just like, that's my defense mechanism. You smacking me with a fucking stick, I'm about to bite the shit out. Yeah. Bites her. They come, they call me, it's this lady, like, oh, she done bit on showing. I'm like, yo, and they like, yo, Remy. I'm like, Remy ain't do that. Hell nah. Like, y'all got to, what happened? They like, yo, the little dog. I'm like, this little fucking dog biting on her every day when they outside. I had to be like, yo, can you just like walk her at a different time? So they came like, yo, it's either we, you get rid of her or we put her. I'm like, yo, fuck. I had to send her to Cali. Somebody had to get her there. Like, yo, we gonna put her down or you just get rid of the dog. And I'm just like, nah, y'all ain't damn sure ain't putting her down. That's just over with. I'll find somebody else to take her. And she ended up going. I ain't see her after that day. Like, the people still took care of her, but it was just like, damn, man, I really gotta give up my fucking dog.
That'd be like your family, though.
Yeah, that was my baby, Remy. I'm like, yo, that shit was a gift. I'm like, damn, the fuck? Like, and she was just a friendly. She don't be on that. You feel me? It's like, y'all
You
back
knew it
against the
was a
wall.
Wrong place, wrong time
Yeah,
situation.
like, God damn. And I'm like, yo, you could have called me. Like, the neighbor called me. I would have ran, boom, or would have sent chick, because I wasn't home, but I would have sent, they would have, she gonna listen. Like, yo, come on. She would have got right up off. Like, it wouldn't even been none of that.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
that fucking little ass dog playing the whole time. Yeah, like,
Get your ass out of here.
Yeah.
So look, man, we gotta ask you, man. I'm gonna ask you first, man. What's your mental state from a 1 to 10? We always ask people that, like, when they
You
come
can't
in.
use 7 either.
You
That's a
just can't
safe
use
zone.
7.
Okay, so 1 to 10, 10 being you're in the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mental state.
Mental state. We always ask that because you know y'all entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
We're gonna ask y'all how y'all doing.
Working 2 jobs. You
I
got
heard
a lot
that
going on.
situation though. So
Yeah, facts.
I would say I'm an 8 though. I'm pretty up there because I've been like I started working out.
Right.
I got a second job. Like, I'm really on my grind right now. So I feel like very confident about the direction I'm going in.
Right.
Yeah.
So you know, it is good to have a good partner. You know, because sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like sometimes people fill themselves up with stuff because they try to take their mind off that shit, and sometimes you need somebody to really talk and get that shit off.
That's a fact.
Real partner.
Like life, this life shit. Like we said, we don't got this shit figured out. Every day, they gonna throw a rock in the road. It's gonna be some new shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's to judge somebody that got some shit going on? But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of entrepreneurs, y'all got a lot of shit going on. And like you said, y'all got real life going on. You know what I'm saying? And y'all trying to still
Real shit.
feed our family. Y'all ain't dependent on no job. So, you know, a lot of people ask that. So that's why I always ask my guests, like, what's your mental state? Where you at from a 1 to 10? Just to see how you is. You know, before we keep the podcast up. I might say some shit to stroke you the wrong way or some shit. You know?
Nah.
Nah, you know, you gotta act. You
Yeah.
gotta act.
I'm about to 8 too, my damn. I'm about to 8.
Yeah, elaborate on it. Why you good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. You know, about to get into the trucking as well.
Oh, congratulations.
I got to handle the dogs. Yeah, I just got my permit, so next step is getting a license. But other than that, you know,
it's a real entrepreneur. Right?
Yeah,
that's
fact.
all.
That's why I fuck with Flexx.
So you got the brand, so y'all got clothes, all that.
Yeah, we got this. We got the shirt. My brother just did the shirt, so I wish I could have got the shit to wear today, but we do another one. I'll bring it.
That's dope. So where y'all came up with the name from?
We've been using it for years. You know, short for hooligans.
Okay.
So then we try to trademark Hooli the word, but HBO owned it already, so we had to do Hooli Out Your Dreams.
Damn, for real.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, you find out a lot of shit when you go to trademark and shit like that.
HBO got it ready.
They got my shit. Damn.
So we had to
that's
switch it to Hooli Out Your Dreams. You know, one of my men ran with that. So
That's what's up. What about you, my boy? What's your statement?
Today I would say I am a solid. I would say 8. I'm like 8.5, 8.59. Might be leaning a little bit more towards my 9, but 8 just wanted to, cause just like shit, just it's been cool, but more of just realizing certain shit, counting the blessings a nigga got. Like yo, don't trip over certain shit. Like some shit that I can't control. I'm off trying to. I'll be so caught into me like, damn, this could have went like this, or I could have did this for this, but it'd be like that shit is stressing nigga the fuck out. Trying to control is like I'm getting more into him. Like I ain't had no control over that. It is what it is. It play out. We still good. The people around me still good. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm at like a little 7. I can't even use
Can't
7,
use
so
7,
I'm
yeah.
like a little 6. Like a 6, cause I ain't gonna lie, like I feel like the devil just been working. Like I feel like me and my cousin building the brand. There's always some shit going, like try to throw a monkey wrench in your shit. Another thing, I feel like family don't. I feel like they don't cherish the shit that you got going on.
Yeah.
I feel like they do shit not knowing the repercussions that can happen to you. If that ever hit any home, like all family members need to know the shit that you do, like anything that we got involved and you do some shit, it's consequences to everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? Even if it happened on my end or your end, you know what I'm saying? But I think family take that shit for granted because they be like,
your family, so you're never gonna cut me off.
Ain't nothing gonna happen.
That's where that comfort zone. And that shit really be.
You know what I'm saying? But what if something happened to me? What if something really happened to me? What y'all gonna go tell my family? You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, I'm like this whole week, you know what I'm saying? I just been thinking about shit like that because I be feel like, damn, for a nigga to use that word family and then what that shit supposed to really mean, that shit be bogus. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't cherish that word. You know what I'm saying? We throw that shit around, and that's why I be always saying like, I started my own family, I started my own game because you know what I'm saying? Like we got a bigger, we just together more. You know what I'm saying? And we know what it takes. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes that shit'll put you down. You know what I'm saying? But like. Just that little shit and just life, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas don't cherish the shit that you got going on until, you know what I'm saying? Like
shit pop.
You know
now
what I'm saying?
people wanna
right. You know what I'm saying? Like this should be bigger than us, man. You know what I'm saying? So I cherish, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I heard some shit the other day. It was just like, damn, niggas don't even cherish that they, you know what I'm saying? Because they know they gonna make it home every day. Niggas don't even cherish that. Like I seen a girl run through a light the other day and kill 6 people. Them 6 people probably thought they was going home. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was crazy.
Yeah. It's so crazy. Like most of the time you try to like, you know what I'm saying, try to figure it out. Then I go to look at the shit, you go to look at deep into the story. This had 13 accidents.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, 13
I didn't see that
get
either.
into an accident,
That's crazy.
like a car accident. So you mean tell me y'all been took her license and like, come on, man. Then y'all
that's
crazy.
dead wild. And then for the act of what she was doing. So it's like, what were your other accidents about? And it's like, because if those were suicide acts too, it's like you're using this because of what really happened. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like God made her stay alive just to go through the consequences.
Yeah.
Because this one is heavy.
What?
You killed
see
the
how
lady.
fast she was coming through a regular.
But the
It was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, and you drunk.
That's
you
crazy.
Just argue with somebody. You drinking.
She wasn't even drunk. The toxicology report or whatever, it said that she wasn't drunk. She acted like that girl was lying. She was sober. That's why they're hitting her ass so hard.
Oh, I thought she was drunk.
Wow.
Nah, she was doing all that.
So what was she doing? Why was she speaking?
She said, I heard about a nigga.
We was just talking about that on the way here.
Yo, but the thing is, the shorty she hit, yeah, cause it hit.
It's like her shit caught on fire instantly. Like
The shit she hit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's like the woman she killed and the infant, the baby. They was on their way. Yeah, they was on their way to a doctor visit, like to check on the baby. Like that's dead wild.
It's like, yo, and then you look at the cars. It was more cars that was there, but like they didn't get hit. And it's just like, damn, man, life. Like people woke up that morning and they just knew that they was going back home, and it's just like.
And you see that shit, bro. And even when you drive in Atlanta, bro. So I come up to, G shit when I'm driving, son. And I come up to a light, that shit could be even. I still hit the nigga honk me down.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop beeping at people who do that because
that
makes sense. That makes sense.
I play that shit because the niggas still be. Because I don't see so much niggas that run through that shit. I play that shit like I ain't going. And I got my daughter a lot of the time, so it's like me just trying to get ready to go through it. Nigga might come. There's no explanation for that. So I sit there and eat like.
When I drive with like 3-4 people.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to.
Like you'll be blowing at me because I always stay at the light for a little while just to wait, just to see because a nigga might be looking at that phone and might still be trying to catch it. I know I done did it a couple times, so I can't knock nobody else, but I know niggas be still.
That's why I do it. That's why I do because I try to put myself in like I know I don't call. Alright, so I'm not just if I'm be that first person. Oh, I ain't just a we all we chilling. Especially if I'm coming up and it's just about to turn.
We said we gonna live today.
Yeah, that's a fact. I live with that. I gotta make them.
And I still look both ways. Like, if I'm pulling up, I still hit both ways and see what's up.
Especially turn out them yields, I do all that.
You can have a blinker on, bro. I'm still not putting out, so I make sure they turn it.
Remember, I was yelling at you the other day about stopping. You was waiting for the other car to come to the stop sign before you went through the stop sign. I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie, like,
this is what we wait for the people to get to the stop sign.
I'm one of them. I wait till you come to a complete stop.
In the city, they just put some new stop signs on the street, and I swear to God, people don't like a person been driving that street forever. They don't know the stop signs there. So I have to when I come out my apartment complex, I have to wait for a little while because they still be zooming through that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be crazy.
Cause that shit right there where we at though. That shit like when I take Cincinnati to school, I come down E9. You know E9 crossover Camp Creek. So E9 to Camp Creek right here. That if you coming from the other side of E9, that you could come and bust the left or the right, but you have to turn your shit. But then they got it's like the turning lane and the straightaway lane is the same lane. So they coming, but a nigga would not have his turning signal on to be. You like, bro, is you about to turn or what? I had to literally sit there and wait. I'm like, I'm not jumping out there because a nigga gonna gun through this and smack. I'm like, yo, okay, I gotta see what you doing, gang. I sit right there like. Okay, what you gonna turn? Or a nigga had a turning signal on and then don't turn and go straight. I be like, yo, what the fuck?
Better drive the right way.
Yeah, that's why I sit there until I know my shit is good money.
Listen, we from New York City, bro. So it's like driving is
always
already
in a rush. You know that.
Georgia is worse because you got so many people here from different states.
A melting pot.
You got
people from
every state, so you can't put
and
on
drive.
All drive different. Everybody drive different.
No, it's y'all too. Y'all get your license in the driving in the parking lot.
Yeah, I always say that. How you
got your
get
license?
your license through driving through cones? You drive through cones, you get your license. Yeah, I'm gonna say that forever.
The Jordan people always be like, no, it ain't nothing.
Yeah,
you got your license at? You got your license in the parking lot.
Between 3 cones.
Yeah, around the park. When I got my license, I had to go on the highway.
Highway, got to do all of that. Parallel park, all that.
Yeah.
They don't got 5-hour class.
Yeah.
And then the governor was
And you
actually
only need
giving away the
70%.
permit.
To get my permit, I had to take a whole.
And you only need a 70.
Oh,
You
what?
get you a good 70. Oh yeah, you good. Yeah, Stephen. You get a good 70. Get a good 70. You good. Slide, swing them out.
Yeah,
Swing them
I
out.
ain't, bro, I ain't messing with y'all, man. Y'all don't even know. They talking about, you heard what she said she got a license at? I had to drive around the park.
Yeah, that's
Drive
wild.
around the park?
There was no cars there. There was no cars.
5-hour class. I had that in a long time.
Bro,
Remember
listen
that? You gotta get the permit in
Listen what I just
5
said.
hours.
Ask her where she got her license at. She got her license in a parking lot.
Yeah, probably your uncle.
Look
Who
at
does
that.
that
I knew how to drive before I got my license.
Me
though.
too.
Yeah, that's just New York.
Yeah.
We was stealing people's cars.
Yeah, I was stealing
Yeah.
my mom's car. We on the
At the
Ave.
family.
I
We
took
on the
my shit in
Ave.
a minivan. That's how I knew I could drive.
I was in a
Guess what?
Suburban.
I was talking to my homeboy the other day. My homeboy was down here. I said, man, what y'all driving, like, what it consists of? I said, we had to do the K-turn. See, these don't know what a K-turn is.
Parallel park.
Go ahead.
And
In a park, though.
You
How many
failed all
times can
them
you
and
parallel
still
park
passed.
though?
You failed all them and still passed.
In a park.
In a parking lot.
And you still like this like you're driving.
With cars.
Hey, look.
And you got a parallel park
and she
between the
still like this,
cars.
like driving on her steering wheel like
Yeah.
this.
All right, that's me. That's me. That's me too.
I'm like, this is my joke. Like this.
Nah, but
I'm tough.
it's different type of New York drivers though, cause she do drive like she's from upstate New York.
What
Like,
she do?
yes, see,
I
I'm
do
from the
it
city, so we-
sometimes. I do it
no,
We
sometimes.
might.
No, don't do us like that. We
I'm
can
trying to tell
drive,
you.
man. We get our license before y'all. Yeah. Y'all niggas was card niggas growing up. I was
What?
like 13 with a whip. 13, 14 driving.
Yeah, 'cause that was y'all.
See,
y'all
y'all niggas one of these niggas. Train, subway.
Yeah,
all
Metro
that.
car.
Get everywhere. Yeah, see, look, that was our first
Metro
car.
car, dollar van.
See? Yeah. Me, man, we had the whip when I was, my first car was 14. My cousin gave me the Pathfinder off above the rim. I thought I was
That nigga said, yo, you need a hug, man.
Yeah, you need a hug, B.
He said, now that's how you get busy.
Yeah. He said, nuts up. The boy said he owes me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
At least he didn't put you in nothing small.
Yeah, he put me in the Pathfinder. I was a big
Shit.
nigga. I was always big. Had a Pathfinder.
You would have been in the
Yeah,
front
I
seat
was-
and the
That
back
Pathfinder
seat.
went all the way, yo. I had that car.
Pathfinders
from
back
eighth
then was really
all the
like
way to college, G. Yeah, 8th grade, 9th grade, because I was big as a bitch. Yeah. I never had the license, but my mom just let me get busy. She had
In
put this shit in
2022, you
insurance.
got niggas
Like,
that-
nobody's gonna question him.
My mom had gave me the rundown. Look, this is the rundown. She was like, listen, if you ever get pulled over, say you took your mom's car and she don't know you got it and you gonna get a whooping, like, you always get dropped off. Anytime I got pulled over by the police doing some other, that was the rundown. She was like, listen, tell him you stole the whip.
He's a minor. He's a minor.
He's a minor. So it was like, I stole the whip.
I mean, that's hard.
Yeah, my mom, we had that to the T in the insurance in her name. Man, Claire had game for the lane, man. We the insurance in her name. It was good. We was right.
She's a cool mom.
Yeah. What? My mom.
That's
My
she's
mom.
right. Yeah, that's
Clevezy
true.
one of the
My mom's
greatest.
60th birthday, man.
Clevezy one of the greatest. Clevezy one of the greatest.
Magic
man.
City.
Magic
Oh
City,
shit.
Magic
Yeah,
City.
she's
Yeah.
real
60.
cool.
man.
We
Clevezy
had
one of the
fun.
greatest.
Okay.
Clevezy one of the
Yeah,
greatest.
we had
Shout out to
ball.
Clevezy, man. I love
Yeah,
Clevezy
we
though.
had fun. But
Clevezy
yeah, my
was real
mom,
one.
she's always telling me that, like, yo, you get pulled over, just tell them you stole the whip and they're going to bring you back home.
She was teaching you the game
Yeah,
from
yeah,
young.
Me. She wanted me to, because she didn't want to keep picking me up.
Mm-hmm.
Like in New York, like
We're
I
in
ain't
that
gonna lie, like,
situation
growing up
right
with us,
now.
We used to have to catch the bus.
I got my little
So
brother.
you're like, I used to always think about like when you get older, like
You gotta drive.
when y'all get older, I see the city from a different view. Like Rochester's small as fuck. So I used to always see like, damn, it's cold as a bitch. So my mom used to make me go all the way downtown, get on the bus and come all the way back to the east side. Like why she never came and got me? But it was a lesson like cold as a bitch, gotta get on that bus. So when I got my car, I cherished that shit, man. Like I ain't want my shit to break down. You want trying to get back on that bus? For real, that bus shit wasn't it. For real, that bus and that ain't the one. That is not the one. So you cherish that shit, you know what I'm saying? But she had the game down, like this was gonna happen, anything happen, tell them this, run the story.
Yeah.
Every time I got pulled over, one time I'm sitting in the backseat crying, like, yo, police done got me. I'm sitting in the backseat. Man, don't let me go with her. She gonna whoop me, son. I'm still running it. I'm still in the mode. She get there, she pull up, I'm gonna kill him. She like, man, please don't kill him, man. We don't give him no, I ain't get no tickets, none of that. Got in the car, really that child, like, oh, ma. She's like, what happened? I said, man, I swerved. The nigga almost jumped in front of me, I swerved. And the police was like, you know, the police see you do a swerve, they think you doing something. So I swerved. And he just got behind me. And I'm like, damn, he just pulled me over. She was like, oh, all right. She's like, all right, well, go here. Get back to the house, like, go this way. I'm like, damn, so what the police come right back out again? She gave me the keys back, but it was just like, she definitely put me up on game on that.
Yeah,
So man, look, man, we got this shit called the icebreaker, man. My
Icebreaker.
We got a dope ass culture, man, and I think the Breakfast Club play a big key part in podcasting.
That's
all
a
that.
Fendi fact.
And I heard they about to end the Breakfast Club.
No,
man,
they ain't
so-
ending it. They ain't ending it. They ain't ending it.
Angela
Angela
Yee
Yee.
leaving,
She
man,
got a
so I
show.
feel like
It's not
you
the
know,
same.
It don't be the same.
But one thing.
I ain't gonna lie. What I always tell people, a female, like having a female on your podcast or something, you get to do a lot of more shit. Like Angela Lee bring out a lot of conversation. She get to ask shit that we can, like, as a man can't ask because a man get offended by us. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's kind of breaking up the 3-man weave. You know what I'm saying? Breaking up the
Big 8.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna ask you, man, what was one of your, if you watch Breakfast Club, what was one of your Breakfast Club moments that you remember, like dope ass Breakfast Club moments?
I don't listen to them a lot, but he's an avid listener. He
Okay,
listens every day.
so
Like,
you don't listen to them
not,
a lot.
I don't listen to them
So
as
you don't
much.
got no dope interview?
Damn.
You got one, you got one.
Interview though?
Let me
No, I'm
think.
talking about interview or moment that you can remember that was dope, like that was crazy. Birdman was one of the joints.
Birdman is a classic.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, but one of my funniest shit was Webby. Webby had to do their names. He had to say all their names and shit. You gonna Solomon Gay.
That shit. That nigga said Angela. That nigga said Angela Gay. That nigga said, hey man, y'all got some names on y'all.
I be tapping in with, like, you know, the like the motivation ones, like, you know, the entrepreneurs that get up there. Those
I love one of those too. I ain't gonna lie, one of my favorite ones too was Dame Dash.
Dame Dash.
I took a lot out of Dame Dash because see, a lot of niggas give Dame that what's name, but Dame was dope because Dame broke down a lot of barriers for niggas to get money in the music industry. And niggas can say whatever they want to say, but he was one of the first niggas he was the face that was walking through the doors that was putting their product on the line. Like, yo, look, this what's up, this Rockefeller. If you can't stand for that shit, then don't stand for it. You know what I'm saying? So he was saying a lot of real shit, like, y'all, this some shit y'all built, like the Breakfast Club. They probably won't even have the say so who they new guests are gonna be. And that's what he was saying a long time ago. Like, nigga, y'all can't even bring your son and make him an intern here without, cause y'all don't even own this. You know what I'm saying? So he was teaching us about
Dame
that
was
shit
just
a long
on
time
bullshit, because you got to think when Dame came in the game, they came in with their own money, came in with their own entity, everything. So it's like, this how I'm moving. I'm militant on what we moving on. Y'all not about to tell us, because we had this shit and y'all want us.
Right.
Y'all not about to tell us. So the fact that y'all want us, I have a voice to say something. Like, yo, I'm needed. I'm a necessity to y'all shit. So it's like, yo, yeah, you want to eat off us, but I'm going to have a say-so on everything about how y'all eat off us.
But how do you get there, though? Like, where do you start? Because it's like everybody think that, like, you just get there. Angela Yee, now she could go have her own show because of that platform, because of lip service.
Look,
and lip service
and prior to, see, Angela Yee already had a show. So she already, and this shit, that's why I kind of was like, because this shit always been, this always been in the,
tag me on this. Home have some of the best interviews. Y'all watch his shit by himself, his interviews. But
look, but Angela Yee already had a platform and shit. This ain't just no, I'm coming to break it. She been pitching this shit to the owners of the whole thing. She talk about like, yo, I've been pitched my shit, and they just came and told me now we gonna give you your own segment. She was like, she was pushing for a day or maybe a little weekend spot, a little out. She like, I was pushing for that. She like, yo, you know, because I was still trying to rock. But she just came and told me, I'm going to give you your own show.
And I ain't gonna lie, that's one of my favorite joints was just to see Hov on the Breakfast Club, because he really wasn't doing shit like that neither. I watched his interview, his shit was dope, For him to come on there and talk his shit, it was just like, because, you know, niggas really don't get to see Hov. Like, you know, Hov and them are so, like, private and shit. So for him to go on the Breakfast Club and do an interview, that shit was dope. Yeah, 50 funny. That's my nigga. He's always that's my nigga. But he go up there all the time. You know, Razor Candy come on Sunday. Y'all everybody don't watch that.
I don't be watching Breakfast Club as much as I used to, but I watch them.
Nah, 50. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Breakfast Club fire though.
Yeah.
Because they get into
it. Like I said, Charlamagne the guy gonna ask you the questions that nigga ain't gonna ask.
Charlamagne is
crazy.
Yeah.
It's like Charlamagne ever, he gonna do what he do. Envy is comfortable with who he is, so he's gonna speak on regardless of what you think. And then they got a female who gonna speak her perspective. It's like you got the fucking triangle offense. You can't lose with that shit.
That's why I said that shit was dope. That's why I was saying that was dope. What about you? What's one of your joints you can remember that was like dope to you?
Man, I listen to every one, man. I've been listening for like 4 years straight. I like all of them, man. Okay. I tap in every morning, so I ain't got one specific to pull out.
Okay. I would say Angela's segment where she gives that advice. Like, I respect it because she always comes with good advice. Like, it's like a good perspective.
The kid advice. She ain't got no
she doesn't have no kids, but she be giving good advice
give
still,
advice
though.
Kids.
Like,
that's one thing she's missing.
Yeah.
You don't have a kid, so you're not a parent. You can't.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
So y'all think people that don't have kids can't give advice on kids?
No.
It's a little difficult. I think it's difficult.
I feel like you could give I feel like with people without kids, you can give a perspective. Everybody has a perspective of everything. It don't matter.
Go
So look,
ahead.
Every person has a perspective on anything. I don't give a fuck regardless of anything. So it's like for her to give a perspective and it be a logical and a respectful perspective, I could fuck with that. It ain't like you just giving some nonsense. You just speaking out your ass. She probably speaking to other people. You probably think she probably got friends who got kids,
family.
so she's experiencing. So you're a part of that too. Right. Like you probably got god kids or whatever you don't have. So it's like she speaks in that aspect. Right. Like yo, so I could respect that, but just to have one of your own is just a. I can only imagine she has a kid, she's just gonna take her shit through the roof. Because now I got a full perspective of it, and now I have my own. I could do it.
You know what it is? When you're not in that situation, you could give a logical perspective, like you said. You said logic, like you could think about that shit, you could think it through. As a parent, you're being emotional. You're thinking about the shit you deal with them. Oh, they're doing this or that. Well, I can say that. You still have like a small child, so it's like you're still seeing her grow. We got teenagers and stuff, so it's a whole different thing.
See, that's why I said, like, before I was
fucking scared of that
shit. But like I said, it's crazy. It's level to the, because like, I feel like, I've been coaching Little League football since I stopped playing ball, so like, probably like 12 years. So it ain't too much, I get phone calls for niggas getting in trouble in school and all that. Before I had kids, you couldn't tell me I didn't know a lot of shit about a kid that what they had going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell niggas this all the time. A lot of my little niggas, they brought up in the hood, so you can't tell me that. But now I got a daughter, so now I get a different aspect of it. I don't have a son. I got a stepson, but that's my son. You get what I'm saying? Because I've been in his life since he was like 6. Like I told y'all before, me and his dad probably have an argument. Nigga, hell yeah, I know you his dad, but I'm his dad too. I've been around him enough. I know what he like to do. I know the shit that he like and all this. You know what I'm saying? I know where his mom. I know when he got his mom wrapped around his finger and all that, because I've been in his life that long. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I could tell you some shit about a boy, but I don't really have a physical son on my own. But I've been around boys all my life. But now I have a little girl, so I'm like, oh, I definitely can tell you what the fuck going on now. You know what I'm saying? But it definitely gives you a better, like he was saying, I feel you on some shit, because like back in the day I couldn't tell you about a girl. But now I'll tell you, I just ask my girl, I ask my fiance, like, hey man, my daughter autistic or something, she moving too fast. Like now I respect women, because they're like, damn, women are real smart. Mature faster than boys. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, my daughter with the, man, walking around putting makeup on and shit, like, whoa, you growing up too fast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She can tell me what kind of, like, when I was growing up, I don't think I told my mom what kind of birthday party I wanted. Nigga, I just had a turtle party. Because, you know, I like it. My daughter telling me, well, she at the age of 3, she telling me, oh, no, I want a princess party, I want this. It's just like, damn, son. So, like, I get where you're coming from with that advice. Like, sometimes you can't really give it, but I feel like you can. You can relate.
It be perspective. If you have some type of experience of it, you can relate to it. Like, can't nobody tell you, if you experienced that and seen with this child or whatever, and you seen it physically with your eyes, or you've been through it, can't nobody tell you that you can't have no say so on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I seen this. You got people who might not have with kids who ain't seen this actual experience happen, but you seen it, but with no kids. Like, oh, I seen it. My people got kids, and I seen this. Some people would be naive to be like, nah, you crazy. Cause like, yo, I can tell you some things I seen. You might not have to take my advice. But this is one thing it always comes down to, perspective of what? I could just give you how I feel and take it in that. And a lot of people either take it, see what be so fucked up, because the people are thinking like, if you saying something, either you hating or you saying something just like, yo, nah, I can only give you my perspective of it. Everybody's entitled to their own perspective and opinion, regardless of what it is. It's on how you gonna take it and receive it. Like, okay, I'm fucking with this. I could take that from that, you know what? Boom, you made some sense, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna go back and I'm gonna give my own opinion, but I'm still gonna value, either I agree or don't, but shit, I'm gonna look at it. It gives you something to think about, especially when you got kids. Cause I've learned a lot. Having a daughter now is like, damn, like shit really different. Like, yo, the way I move, how I address certain shit, how I do shit.
They watch everything.
What? My daughter is a fucking...
I ain't gonna lie.
Mimic everything.
Hey, like having a child make me go back and watch like little kid movies and shit. They be having too much shit going on.
Now you can understand it, man.
My baby growing up for real. Like we watching Finding Nemo the other day. I'm like, yo, all this is going on in Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo really fire, son. If y'all, Finding Nemo, Shrek, all them movies, Yo, Finding Nemo. Bro, yeah, bro. Finding Nemo drops. Yo, bro.
So was us.
I heard the new Buzz Lightyear is crazy. Don't tell me.
It is. I seen it.
I ain't
Look, hey,
oh
like
my
when you got
God.
a daughter, and my fiance like, we want to go see Buzz Lightyear. I had to take her to go see it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
crazy, though.
yeah, all this shit is crazy. The world just.
TV's crazy.
It's how they adapt, bro.
Just pushing
It's like,
different things.
He went to see it with me, didn't you?
Yeah, we seen it. It's like, yo, that shit be wild. And it's like, yo, at the end of the day, with all that, you still got to go. What you got to do, once you leave that theater, you go
gotta
home.
have those conversations.
Yeah, you go home to your household, and this is what you establishing with your kid, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We go, and me and my daughter talk like we growing out. I be looking like, yo, this shit is wild. Like, she comprehend. We talk like, yo, we don't do none of that baby shit. We having comments like, yo, listen, do you understand me?
Yo, where you was at? Where you at? He like, what you mean? Like, man, this outside for 30 minutes. She like, yeah, you need to bring Sanai back though. And she just like that. Like y'all might be thinking I'm playing. It was.
No, I believe you. I believe
like,
you.
You need to bring her back.
And that shit
like,
just be having me like, damn, this shit real. And you don't pay like how he was saying with the movies, and then we watching. Cause now my daughter's in tune with the Nemo, and she like, and I'm watching. I said, let me just. We sat. She make me like, Daddy, sit. We watched the whole, and I'm literally watching like, yo. This shit drop mad jewels. Like, yo, ocean life about, because the shit that each person that they run into, who the dad run into, they teaching about their lifestyle, their habitat, what they go is like, yo, everybody, I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Like when the nigga hit Nemo with the, yo, man, stop playing and get out that tube. Like, I'm straight out the ocean too, and I got a little fin.
Yeah, like, don't give up.
Yeah, don't give up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they took you out your habitat, you know what I'm saying?
And he
like,
thought, even with the lesson, he like, yo, I did that and got beside myself of trying to free me. I was greedy and just like, yo, I'm just trying to get out. And they think I just almost risked your life. And like, you know what? Shark fin, whatever he was calling shark fin, they were calling her something. I mean, calling Nemo something, shark fin or something. Like, yo, my bad. You know what I'm gonna do? He risked his life to save Nemo at the end of the day. Jumped out like, yo, I died. Tell your daddy died. I'm like, damn. That shit was crazy. Like, if you them Jews in that bitch, like, God damn.
Jews like that.
Yeah, Lion King is the ultimate. Yeah, Lion King dropped too many. Lion King for grown folks, man.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Man, a lot of niggas don't look at it. Like, I look at the Lion King like crazy. Like, they took this man out his whole, he grew up in a whole, like, a structured ass life, like where he had to be, like he was a king and all this. And
it's like the hood. It's like the hood.
It's really like the hood. Yeah, when he started, they was showing him how to eat different. He wasn't used to like killing for his prey no more. That nigga eating worms.
And look where it started at. It started. And how I look at that with Lion King, it started with, cause Simba was like, yo, he was cool, but he was just like, a kid don't naturally want to be rebellious. It's just like, you telling me no, man. Hell no, I gotta go see what's up. And he was more like, nah, come on, man. We going to do this until he's seeing us like, oh, this shit real. Like,
that was kind of a lesson for parents, though. You got to kind of let your kids kind of do whatever. Like, I always had an issue with that because I was a teen mom. So my daughter is 15 now. And it's like, just fighting to make sure that she doesn't, like, I don't want her to be my friend. I want her to look at me as a parent. Mom, so I was always so hard on her. And then when he came into my life, he's like, yo, chill. Like, let her go outside. Like, you got her locked in the house. You know like, why? She can't do nothing.
You know, we guys, we know the females that's on lock what they about to do. Those are the ones right there.
Hey, look, was they gonna go to college and ain't you no more talking to them? They about to run wild.
Listen, once that time comes, my hands is, I'm done. I did my part. I did my part. If you decide to go that route, that's your choice at that time. You know what I mean?
That's her trauma on her kids.
That's true.
That's what we talk about, though.
Yeah, look, y'all better tune into their podcast. That's real life.
Yeah.
Major fucking lessons. Y'all better stop fucking playing.
It took for me to hear from one of my football coaches when I'm playing ball in college. He's like, yo, I'm like, boy, what? I'm like, coach, man. Dory just enrolled with us. I'm like, man, you know, this the Wolfpack game. This all like, yeah, I gotta see if I raise it right. Let's do her thing. I'm stay away from her.
That's why that's
damn, son, that's kind of deep. He's like, yeah, you gotta see what you did with your product. You know what I'm saying? So that was all. That's always one lesson I told. Like, you gotta let your child go. You know what I'm saying? When they want to be an adult, let them see what it is like to be an adult. I remember when it was time for me to be one. Like, damn, they gotta let you build.
Yeah. Shit got real quick.
Yo, what's good? Niggas like, yo, we ain't got nothing. Niggas like, oh. oh, this shit is. So we're doing a couple weeks. We got bust a move.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
baby.
Because you're growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's one of your Breakfast Club moments, though? One of your joints.
I got plenty of Breakfast Club moments. I don't have a favorite, but shit that's funny to me. The Webby is definitely a fucking pinnacle moment. The Soldier Boy is a pinnacle moment.
Oh, yeah, Soldier Boy came back on the bat with that.
Soldier Boy is a
That
pinnacle
nigga
moment.
said, Big Soldier, man.
Yeah. Birdman is a pinnacle moment. Hove for sure.
Yeah.
Umar.
Yeah, Umar, yeah.
Dirk and Lil Von, King Von, rest in peace, King Von. They shit was just how you could talk to your man, but how we raised, I could say a certain word or make a gesture or whatever, and you could read me. They're in the middle of a whole shit, and there was a certain word he said in the boom, and Von caught it like, yeah, respect, and it was like, whoa, that shit, and it still was clean. Yeah. You had to really be in tune to know, like, oh, that was something he gave to his man to know, like, we ain't talking no more about that. Yeah. I'm like, whoo, y'all niggas is in tune with each other. You fresh home, he talking about, he ain't did no interviews, but your man been doing interviews. He big, he bring you to this platform. They went to try to ask him some offset. He like, Dirk hit it with a da-da-da-da. He was like, oh, and it felt like, oh, yeah. That was just your man giving,
Breakfast Club
yeah, facts. They had plenty of people with that. I fuck with the Breakfast Club, and they part of the culture with it.
They be part of the culture.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
they get you the news before some shit hit the streets.
Oh, another one that's funny as shit to me is Charlamagne and Fredro Starr.
Oh,
that's
that one.
That's what they created a new segment of their show after that. The fucking pissed off meter.
Yeah.
That shit came at the Fredro Starr, son. Like he was so. That nigga took a glass and said, "Yo, Charlamagne, what's up?"
He asking questions that niggas ain't gonna ask you. He like, so why you because he like, even with Birdman, like we can all sit there and talk about that, but Charlamagne held it on. He was like, shit. Why you pressing me? I'm the nigga in the radio. Why you ain't gonna press the nigga?
He said, I'm the radio guy. He talking about, man, he ain't have nothing to say. That's why he said, man, we finished or we done.
Yeah, he did.
Like, you just said this.
Oh, you talking about Charlamagne the guy? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, Charlamagne the guy got.
Charlamagne is amazing.
He hold his own.
He
you know what I'm saying?
He a legend.
You know what I'm saying? So
he's gonna tell you too when your music ain't gonna last. He gonna let you know. Like,
they almost killed Lil Mama.
Oh, Lil Mama, that's another one.
That's another class.
Oh, Lil Mama. Lil Mama was crazy.
Yeah, Lil Mama almost lost her career on that. Not to be disrespectful or that, but he was on her ass. Lil Mama, you're not popping. Niggas not looking. I'm like, oh, niggas talking. But he was being, you know what I'm saying?
Being real though, you gotta let you know.
Real. And everybody, but you know what though? Every nigga need a nigga like Charlamagne, and they click and let him know.
Need that.
So when you drop that shit, and he be like, nah, that ain't it.
And
right.
everybody,
a lot more ill niggas, because Charlamagne God gonna tell you like, nah, this ain't the one.
And everybody at the end of the day, everybody that did that loves Charlamagne. They ain't got none of you can say how he, but they fuck with that nigga, man. Regardless, if you don't like Charlamagne, he being who he is. It's not, he not trying to be nobody else. He ain't putting on. That nigga is being Charlamagne the guy, man. This is what I do. This who I am. This is what you get when you fucking with me.
One of my favorite joints when Envy went off my buddy too about his wife. Y'all mad at Will Smith, but Envy was the first nigga to do it. Envy was like, hey, nigga.
Who that?
What's the two niggas that got
D-Sis and
they got up,
that's Envy was not shout to Envy or now. Envy like, yo, son.
I fuck with their podcast too. Shout out to D-Sis.
I ain't checking it. You need to apologize, nigga.
Oh, they broke up?
They just split up.
No, they had the shit on Showtime.
They just split up.
Oh, word?
Yeah, they split up like a couple of weeks ago.
Word?
Yeah, they split up. They doing
For what? Oh, I didn't know that.
I saw it. I said, yo, there's something going on, bro. They a little uncomfortable. It was like an argument, you could tell, bro. And then the next day, they like, yo, it's over.
The podcast be like the rap game, like when people have groups and shit. It's just always something falling out. Like,
stand down. You gotta have understanding.
Yeah. Figure it out. You gotta figure it out.
We'll shoot the one before this shit go anywhere. We'll fight before this shit go anywhere. He supposed to, man. He supposed to. Like, I feel like if it's worth fighting for, you got to. You know what I'm saying? Like my man over there, this nigga was the first nigga to even give us a podcast game. Like,
shout out to O.
He put us on to that shit. And I used to be mad at this nigga. I'm like, man, fuck O, man. O left us. But he left us and made us stronger. Because, you know what I'm saying? He had to see if we could do this shit. And we did this shit. You know what I'm saying? And now this nigga, every time he come around, that shit be feeling just so good. Because it's like showing my nigga, like, yo, we still rocking.
He believed in us.
And like now he pull up on us and he know we serious about this shit. Because now he'll pull up on us and like, what y'all niggas need to do. I take all the niggas, everything he say to me, I take that shit
right.
and I be like, you know what, you right. And I go back to Rich, like, Rich, we gotta do this shit. We gotta do this because that nigga, he was the first nigga ever put a camera on. That nigga put me in my first movie, anything. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what you got to give credit to, like, the people that big that shit up. Like, that's why I said, like,
niggas in the mud.
The Breakfast Club, like, I ain't gonna lie, the Breakfast Club that was like the first podcast to me for real, y'all. I don't know about nobody else, but that shit was the first shit that you really could see. And they was sitting there and they was interviewing all the dope ass people, and they was getting all the real shit. Cause Charlamagne the guy was asking niggas all the real shit that was going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? Just like even when you just had Kevin Gates on there. Kevin, hey man, how you gonna say that about a nigga wife? I said it respectfully, you know what I'm saying? But Charlamagne the guy still gotta ask you that question. You still gotta see what's up, you know what I'm saying? You gotta check your temperature to see what's up. So
Kevin Gates, boy, shout out to Kevin Gates, man. You a different
Everybody
individual,
wanted to say
man.
He just said it though, man.
Yeah,
He's a real guy.
That's the realest shit, you know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day, niggas got mad at Kodak for the shit he said.
Oh, yeah, about Lauren London?
Yeah, but everybody would think what Kodak was thinking probably, but you know what I'm saying? He was the only nigga that was like,
I'm gonna say it.
This is what I'm gonna say right now. It probably was at the wrong timing, but come on, man.
He said it at the
He
wrong
got
time,
he got another interview with them too. That was what's the name when they asked him about being monogamous. And they asked him, "Do you know what it means?" He said, "No."
I ain't mad at Black though. Hey, that's what I like about Kodak.
He said, "Man, I just stayed on the phone with her for hours. I don't never." He's like, "Yo, is that gonna be your?" I hope so.
Shout out to Kodak.
I
too.
fuck with Kodak
That's why
too.
I said, like, I ain't gonna lie, Breakfast Club got some dope ass shit. Like, even when I remember when Kevin Hart came up there and was getting their ass, he's like, man, I'm buying y'all niggas some new chairs.
He bought them chairs.
I think I be in this bullshit.
They still pumping them same chairs.
Yeah, he's like, I'm buying
Kevin
you
Hart bought
niggas.
these.
Yeah, Kevin Hart bought these. He's like, I'm buying y'all some. Even Charlamagne the guy made Drake send him some champagne and shit because he was fucking with him so much, poking at him. You know what I'm saying? So Charlamagne the guy go down like, and I ain't gonna lie, I like his interviews that he do by himself too.
Charlamagne know the questions to ask.
Jeezy sat on the porch with Jeezy.
He know how to tell. He a real journalist. Charlamagne know how to really carry an interview.
Look at that. He did that shit in Hawkinsville on Jeezy porch.
And what he do, he take what he do serious. So he get in depth and learn and really study you to ask the question that everybody want to know about. Like, yo, he sit there and get in his bag. Like, let me look at it from a fan base perspective. And this is the shit we want to know. So this is what I'm gonna ask. And he asks some uncomfortable questions. He asks this shit. Yeah, he fired for that because the average person don't want to do that. They want to run a script like, yo, we gonna ask these questions. Can I ask you these? Can we do it just to interview you? Okay, I ain't gonna ask you that. Charlamagne like, fuck all that. I'm fucking with
my
you.
boy Gucci Man too. Gucci Man said, y'all scared of me.
Yeah.
Gucci Man said, y'all scared of me. They all y'all scared of me.
And said Angela was trying to get down.
Yeah.
He said, Angela, you was on.
Yeah,
that was the thing. He said, Angela, you was on my line.
Yeah.
You was on my line.
She hated him to this day for that.
Like, why would you say that? Yeah, he said, you know, you was trying to talk to me.
But I'm saying that I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That nigga played a major part in our culture, man. So it's tough to see that shit go away because, like, he really. Like, that Gucci Man, niggas like, what's up with Gucci Man? Gucci Man was going off.
I think like, yo, what they doing, like, I don't think they can add another female to replace Angela Yee. So it's like, yo, y'all can still rock because there's been plenty of episodes they did without Angela. Right. So it's like we used to maybe not seeing her, and y'all still, because Charlamagne is damn near the pinnacle of that shit. Like, because what he do, Envy has his mode, but Charlamagne is that nigga, you know, he got the donkey of the day. He gonna speak his mind. He the nigga who niggas always cause the controversy.
What if they brought Gia on though?
Who
his wife, Envy's wife.
Oh
yeah, that might be good dynamic, no?
Envy too emotional. It's over.
I ain't gonna lie, because Charlamagne God can't get, like, you know, he's a fuck with you a little bit. He can't do that to Envy wife. Envy ain't gonna let his wife go out like.
That's what I said. He's too emotional.
That nigga gonna play about his wife. Y'all better ask him
Envy
too.
too emotional. They can't bring her on there. It's gonna be over.
There's nothing wrong with
he
that.
ain't even gonna let her.
I feel like how my boy Will Smith felt. That's how Envy would feel.
Damn.
I think Envy would have done the same thing. He would have slapped the nigga about his joint. Joe Budden.
I don't know.
Nah, Joe Budden, he
do too
like,
much.
Yeah,
Too much.
He want to be the
show.
Joe Budden want to be in Envy seat. He got to move Envy to the other side. So he ain't coming. It's like, nah, not Aki either. I feel like, yo, with the breakfast how it is, honestly, I feel like, yo, they still gonna be good because Charlamagne is the one who really holding that shit. Because with since podcasts been coming out, it's a lot of other shit to go and watch. Niggas is getting shit. Come with Breakfast Club. If you want really an organic and fuck with the Breakfast Club, not knocking they shit, niggas ain't really just jumping on the Breakfast Club shit.
What they should do is allow guest hosts.
Oh yeah, like 160 Park there when it was about to break down.
He should be the
Yeah.
first, like, guest.
Down that road.
They call him like a honorary member.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, his shit
Oh
be
yeah,
funny too.
they do be joning the fuck out that nigga. Yeah, they do be on his ass. Yeah.
But look, hey man, content though. And to me, I feel like it's all content. It's really, it's all content.
But for right now, I feel like they should just rock. Like, let it just keep going. Like, Angela Yee just on vacation. Keep rocking. Them niggas be rocking. Charlamagne and Envy be whole. Because at the end of the day, Yee really, she not that she be silent, but Yee be like, yo, okay, now we have to incorporate her now because you here, we got to ask you this, the boom. Not taking nothing from because Angela Yee is a wonderful host. You feel me? She do her thing and got her shit. But it's like, you sliding ain't really taken away from the Breakfast Club. Like, for the organic watch, it's like, damn, I'm just used to seeing you. But this show can still continue to do what they need to do with Charlamagne and Envy for sure.
Am I the only one that's glad she gone?
Huh?
Am I the only one that's glad she gone?
I feel like she breaks it up though. I feel like she breaks
I ain't
up
gonna say that. I feel like
they be doing
like
too much
I feel like
sometimes. I'm not
I
gonna
feel like she
lie.
can ask the questions that men can ask.
She be the cooler, man. She come in the
To
cool.
some
How
people,
you-
except for Gucci.
Nah, because Gucci was gone. It was already.
And Vado had her under pressure too, because you know she used to fuck with Vado. Vado had her under pressure. 'Cause that used to be his girl for a minute.
Right.
And they had
Vado,
Vado
yeah,
on
rap,
there.
yeah, New York
And
rap,
Vado
New York
like,
rap.
yo, come on, Yee. Like, you know what was going on? Pulling like, yo, you was my joint. Like, stop playing. Yeah, it's
all
like,
Harlem niggas knew that. Like, niggas from the city.
yeah, that's something like, yo, he had
Yeah,
Yee
you're a New York City
for a
nigga, you
minute.
knew that,
She was talking about Man Seville, too.
He forgot we was on camera.
I can't
No,
say she can't. I don't know her.
I
I'm
know
just
about
saying-
Angela Lee. She just tour. She don't put her business in the street, so you already know who she messing with. You know what I'm saying?
And the
Just
thing
like-
what's crazy, she got a platform without it. Like, she
Yeah,
got, her
I think that's
lip
been her
service
goal.
go crazy.
Yeah, shout out to my boy, he
Yeah,
did lip service.
yeah,
My boy
she
Kevin
got
did lip
her
service.
shit goes crazy without that.
Lip service is fire on his own shit.
Huh?
I said lip service.
No,
But
she
lip
been-
service 'cause
but
it's
that's
all
the thing
women
she
and
was
it
saying.
most
She
of the
was
time
trying to
one
do that.
man, It'd be three, 4 women, and they be boxing you in. So like you got to say, like my homeboy did it. Shout out to my boy Kevin, and shout out his new album just dropped. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Y'all know who dope that do interviews? Angie Martinez.
She OG though. She
No, I'm
OG.
talking about.
Yeah.
I don't
She
even put the
OG.
OGs on. She just dope, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying, but that
watch
comes
a
from
lot of
her.
her
She's
shit. Like,
legend in the game.
Yeah.
She's legendary.
huh? Nah, but they
No,
not even
they don't
the
need
same
to
building.
add no.
She
She
not
hot
gonna do it.
97.
She was
She hot 97.
Yeah, she
no?
probably 105.
105?
Probably 105. Yeah, she probably
Yeah, but
105.
she too big though. She don't need
Yeah,
nobody.
Angela Yee can't go and beat no
Angie
second.
Martinez, yeah, she's too big. Huh? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Yeah, she could.
Bro, that money in
Oh, I
that
know she had
situation
switched
got to
over.
be wild. Yeah. That money got to be dead wild for her to go and do that. Like, you got to give me that chicken. Like, my back. Yeah, but it's
Oh,
still, but
they is.
yeah, still though. But still, for to come and fill this void, somebody, it's a check that got to be cut for this spot. So it's like, if this ain't making sense for what I'm doing, I already got this. Yeah, I'm not. What I'm going to give you this energy?
Oh, that would be.
No.
I feel like it needs to be a fresh
Shout out to my boy
someone.
Fat
Like
Joseph.
it has to be
Fat Joseph,
someone
I
new.
like Fat Joseph.
You don't need to, right now, them niggas need to just rock, keep it going, because that rushing to a fresh face is going to fuck it up. If you
I don't
can't
think they
just,
should put nobody. I think they should leave
Yeah,
them
she could be them.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
They
Because
could do
When
rushing,
Angela not there, they got their own, what they call
They
that
got the-
segment, that C&E segment?
Oh, what's question?
C&E,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
They got
yeah,
their
facts.
own segments and all
Yeah,
that.
see,
So
yeah.
they got their
So
own
it's-
little,
yeah, they could do what they
they could do
do.
it by themselves.
Because trying to bring a
Nah,
fresh
Nori-
face,
Nah, Nori ain't gonna do it neither because he gonna build his own brand.
Nah,
We
listen.
talking about a lot of niggas that build their own brand. They ain't gonna build.
No, we
Tell
got
you.
drink champs. Why would he even
Yeah.
step
That's
away
what
from
I'm
that?
saying.
That's another podcast.
so bringing a fresh face ain't even used to these type of
Nah,
celebrities,
Drink
the
Champs get open, though.
shit that go down.
I
You
ain't
gotta
gonna lie,
really be
Drink Champs, like,
molded
Drink
into
Champs,
this
like,
position.
that's
You can't just come on here and
they
be
got
like,
culture
oh,
doper.
I'm
Yeah.
rocking that.
I ain't
Nah,
gonna
you'll
lie,
get
'cause,
ate
like,
up.
With Nori,
Like, that's
Nori,
I feel like-
Nori had encounters with everybody. So his interviews always be the dopest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he gets so much. It's just like the Breakfast Club. Like, when we see Drink Champs come out, we like, damn, so this nigga Nori really.
That's
he
what
had
really turned me up.
encounters,
That drink champ shit really.
Yeah, that was dope.
I didn't finish it.
Yeah,
What,
they had
Pat
Pat
LaBelle
Spade
and Drink Champs?
Yeah, on Drink
Yeah.
Champs.
Oh, you ain't seen that.
That and the Herb got in what's name? That was just go. Fat Joe just got their ass though. Fat Joe like, boy, you tough. Cause he's still in, man. When you love somebody, man, he's still in his
That
feelings.
shit was all publicity. That man dropped his shit the next week. Yeah, that nigga dropped his shit. That shit was coming out that next week, gang. That nigga got 300 million for them folks, man, to do that shit. And they're like, Mo, we got to push this. We got to go do
Yeah,
what?
you gotta do that.
And they got $300 million for his deal. Like, yo, we got to. Nah, he got 300 M for his deal for his what's the name? And you got to think BT was fucking with him. Because I was feeling like, yo, if he would have did this shit like on 8, where they could have really been explicit about his doc, it could have been crazy. But his deal and his relationship with BET from Tales of the Hood and all that, it was like, yo, you got to put it on here. Give him the verse, so it was like, I understand it.
I don't even like what what's name did. I don't like just too much, bro. Sometimes it's shit.
What?
Just like I don't like how they like certain shit shouldn't be like publicized. You know what I'm saying?
What Irv, what he did? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause G shit on my daughter, I never knew he was fucking with Ashanti, boy.
Yo, I said the same shit. Like,
Yo, I had to call all my niggas like, yo, boy, y'all knew that shit? I didn't know he was fucking with her. Like, wait, what? Yeah, I'm like, yo, and he was married.
I understand you ripping it.
Like, wait, what? I didn't know. I'm like, no. And right after that, her shit literally after I guess it dubbed when he seen Nelly at the game. Oh, you ain't getting no more. It was a rap. Ashanti shit was quiet. Ashanti ain't made at the Murder Inc.
Yeah, she ain't make
that shit was quiet.
Yeah. But you can tell he might blackball her and all that.
At the time when she said, I'm leaving, she was the only one paying the bills.
Oh, of course. And they caught that case. That case sucked up all that bread.
She was the only one paying the bills. She was like something. That's why he said that shit hurt. He didn't want to say that.
Yeah, that's offensive.
That's that man shit. That be that ego.
Yeah,
that be that ego, huh?
Was he not doing good business?
Not good business. You gotta remember that, boy. So y'all go back and watch it. Supreme Team just dropped a documentary. Them niggas all was under an indictment for a RICO case.
Yeah.
Everything was froze and all that because they knew he had money. So it was you gotta watch it.
And
bro.
beefing with Ja and a Rico, you can't win. I don't give a fuck if you
Beef
a
with
Superman.
50? Oh, yeah.
It was over. You beefing with
50?
fucking 50.
Yeah, it was over.
And you got a Rico.
Got the money.
That Rico back in the day, that's real paper we got to put up for this to fight this to still stand. And then you got Ja Rule going, and now Ja Rule, you're sinking. So Ashanti and making like, man, what the fuck are we about to do? Irv out that bitch going gray. That's why he.
So when they was trying to rebuild, she like, oh, I'm out.
She was scared, probably.
Yeah, y'all let these folks run there.
Why did she want to leave?
What you mean, Rico?
Y'all just faced the Rico?
Rico!
Yeah.
What you mean?
Y'all niggas is, like, they going down. She like, fuck that.
Yeah, and we beat it. This is your chance to get away. I can't take this chance of coming again. And I don't even know this was going on. I'm just an artist, and then they hit us with, oh, y'all niggas doing all type of shit.
When y'all watched the Supreme Team documentary, she said, like, oh, yeah, what's name was cool to be around. I didn't know he was like that. She didn't know Supreme Team was the Supreme Team. And he was hanging around her. That was like his best friend. And then now once you figure out they were fucking around, so she like, damn, hold on. This nigga that you had at the house, this nigga really was with the shit. You get what I'm
Where's
saying?
Shanti from? Shanti from New York?
Queens.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Crazy. It's crazy. So, man, I got to ask y'all tonight, man, topic, man, before we get too far gone, man. Where y'all go for peace? Like, what's your peace? Like, where you go for peace? What's your peace factor?
I deal with my dogs, man. Where we go?
Damn, you say your dogs? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
My dogs, man. That's the thing. Where we go to the
I would say the gym for me might be my peace.
Yeah, that's been mine. I swear that's been my little safe.
Yeah.
I when they work out, just be lifting weight, be in my own little zone, headphones. I don't think probably looking at me like, man, this nigga is around this fucking sweatsuit on these. That'd be my peace. I ain't gonna lie, it's been peaceful for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anytime I'm like, got some shit going on, just with life, I go work out, G. I be doing that shit. That been my little just relieve stress and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, the weekends with your family be dope too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes my fiance and my daughter don't even know that shit. Just be like, damn, this shit dope. So we riding around, we going to get ice cream and shit, candy and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that be my peace. You know
We started going to church too.
That's dope.
Yeah, so that's been different.
Just don't get robbed. Church is getting robbed. Nah, I'm just
Listen,
get robbed.
listen, I bring my strap to the church. Okay?
Don't get robbed. They get robbed in church, man. Shout out to my boy, Pastor. What's his name?
Pastor get money.
Yeah,
boy eating.
My boy had to
Boy eating.
fit on. He said, don't look at this, man. Don't look at this, man. Look at me doing my thing, man. What about you, Curry? You go for your piece, man.
And it's crazy because I was just, my last 2 days was crazy. My escape be music or movies. Like, if I could go, like, I could watch movies, but going to the theater and seeing something, like, boom, that shit just put me in my zone, that dark space. Movies and music be my escape.
It was
like,
a movie theater?
Yeah, I just wanted to go see Nope last night. Like, on something just like, I'm about to just go pop out. Yeah, like, let's go tap in. Like, huh? Yeah, no, it's cool. Nah, it ain't overrated. It's like, that's one of the movies you gotta watch multiple. Jordan, that nigga dropped. Jordan, see. Hold on, but look. Let me tell y'all.
I ain't knocking Jordan, but he's losing me.
Look.
Ever since Get Out. No, look.
Nah.
Keep it real.
Look.
No,
look.
Us was bad.
Don't do that to him now that he lost Lori Harvey.
That's
Now
what
he
I'm
lost
saying.
Lori
Look.
Harvey. Now you don't want to tap in with him? Now he lost Lori Harvey. You don't want to tap
Jordan
in
Peele?
with him?
No, not Michael
Oh,
Jordan.
I thought it was
Jordan
Michael
Peele.
B. Jordan.
No,
I was about to say.
That's the new
Yeah.
Denzel.
Nah, it's like,
I got Michael B. Jordan, new Denzel, man. I ain't knocking.
It's like his movies don't be just like, okay, when you go watch a movie and you see some, for the average, it's like, okay, you go watch this, you just automatically understand, boom, you have your perspective. It's like he want to really reach into, go look what you get your perspective, see, and it ain't just no one-time thing with him. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate his art, what he doing, because he not giving you the average. His shit do be weird and wild, but it just tap you into some whole other shit.
My man said no was butt. Go ahead, what you said?
What was the deep?
No, that's why I said I have to watch it. No, look.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but like, what was the depth of Nope?
That's what
I've seen all. I'm a movie buff. I'm going to school for film because of that. But I feel like we overanalyze film in the black community specifically because we don't have a lot of art in our world. So we try to make it seem like it's more than what it really is. Nope was not that deep at all. It had no other meaning outside of a story being told from a man who had a creative mind.
Right.
When you look at it, that I'm not to not tell the story, but to understand the story and just see it from the perspective of a man that kind of just has a mind that you don't really see, and that's the dope part of it.
Okay, I'm gonna let you.
There's no depth to the story.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But it's to see somebody's mind on display.
All right, so look, so hold on, look, my.
I just want to know, is it entertaining? No.
Look, but the thing is, to my rebuttal with that, like the key thing you said, the mind frame and what he's saying is like, that makes you tap into your own artistry. When you look and see, like, damn, he did this, and it's so appealing to people to make them want to. It makes you like, oh, I could recreate or do this same. So he's pretty much giving. He may be making it seem to the public like, damn, we're getting so deep for people to go see. But for other artists who are in this field, and you analyzing and see, it makes you be like, he giving you like, bro, you could go and create your own vision or whatever you want to do and make it make sense. And it's like, it still be little underlying messages. Cause one person in that movie who I felt was great was fucking Keke Palmer. Cause with Keke Palmer and her shit, it was like, her role and just
I ain't never going to see it, so I can talk about it.
Nah, it's just like
right.
Look, it's a multiple time thing.
I'm tired of his movies. Everybody be like, you got to get deep in thought. You got to do all this. Us was all right. Us was overrated.
Yeah.
So Get Out was trash too?
We walked out.
Oh, so hold on. What you said?
It's differences between artistry when he put in 12 years to Get Out, or it might have been longer than that. Get Out was a story that he worked on for a long period of time, and it related to a lot of people seeing the perspective where we're, especially black people, in the eyes of a white crowd, where we're the target, and it's not so much of like in a your face situation like Get Out, where he's screaming at you, but he can't say anything. Through his eyes, you felt like when I can't remember his name, but when the guy came from the door, he was looking at him, like his homeboy, like so I think somebody he knew.
Yeah.
He was trying to tell him to leave, but he
From the town.
because his mind was going. It wasn't his anymore. But inside, he's deeper down. He was saying like leave.
Yeah.
So that's the relation we have to Get Out. That's the ties we had to Get Out. So in our heart, we kind of always felt like we don't belong here in this country. That's the depth of Get Out for me. But us, it was just a story. Like we have to cut ties. Like he's this genius, so we got to cut ties to that everybody has a mind. Everybody has the art ability to create a vision with art.
I'm with you, not the us.
So us is
But-
just a story
but
being
you
told
ain't-
from different perspectives, and then like the switch is, oh, she the one who grew up from the upside down type of situation. So it's like that's the twist. There's nothing deep about it.
I feel
I
like,
walked out of that movie. I walked
look,
out.
no, but I feel like, look, no. The thing is, how I feel like what he do with his movies, how we say everything is like, yo, back to, I'm gonna create this platform, this movie for everybody to give your own perspective and take what you receive from the movie. If you get caught in what everybody think, then you caught into this bubble or trying to dissect this movie. Take what you got from it and you put your perspective on it and run with that. And that's what he's opening up. It's a free mind movie. Like, you could take and look at it like, man, I looked at it like this, and this. Then you hear other people like, well, I looked at it this and this. Or be like, oh, this shit was just trash. I ain't getting nothing from it. This is da-da-da. It's like, okay, cool. So it's like,
I feel like Walk on Water was better than all of them.
yeah, I heard you.
I was
I
in
ain't
that
mad at
shit.
you. I was in that too.
I was
Shout
in
out to
that
me.
too. Never heard it. You better go watch. You better go on YouTube. I was getting my shit on.
But that's how I feel. It's like with artists, because you got to think, if you're a painter, if you whatever type of shit, with your art and what you create and anything that you do, whatever type of form, you put it into, it's like, yo, everybody not gonna grasp to or gravitate to your shit off of what your feeling is off of it. But if you create a platform for like, I want everybody perspective of it.
So the problem is he's not saying it. It's the audience, and that's where even when Eva didn't get out, he wouldn't answer questions. And
That's how you win.
No, I'm not. It's not about winning or losing. It's the concept of perspective. Like he's not saying the things that he's the genius.
What?
He's not saying the things that it was deep. We are as a crowd. So that's the community. That's nothing wrong with that. Like it's helping him grow as a business.
My boy really in the movies too. Like,
Yeah,
really.
but that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not saying it's trash because I'm saying it to me personally, it's a painting, and it's as simple as that. So if you put it on display, I'm looking at it, oh, that's dope. But as a story, it was trash. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
no,
it's two
agreed.
parts. Like as a story in itself, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But as a vision, it was like you don't get to see someone's brain like that. Like that's literally somebody who had fun with getting that thought out. Like if I could paint a picture one time and then write a story that's bullshit, but at the same time y'all enjoyed the picture, I got my point across. You see what I'm saying? That's what Note was to me.
Yeah, and create.
I mean, I wouldn't go see it again. I don't
Look. But the thing is, but look, this could be his perspective of being in. This could be his perspective of seeing it. You have to go see shit. You have to listen. But look, bro, but hold on, listen, Guru. All right, but Guru. So look, So no, look, see, but look. Hold on. All right, look. Listen, bro. Guru. Hold on. Guru. Hold on, bro.
That's the best what? That's the best what?
Guru.
Never watch it again.
No, Guru. But listen. Watch the point I'm about to give you. So listen. You found. Hold on. Listen. You found Lovecraft appealing. It was something that you liked. From your perspective of how you seen it, right? That was something you liked. His perspective, he doesn't like it. His perspective, he just seen Nope, and you say, is it entertaining? He might not have liked Lovecraft or none of that, but what he's seeing, that you're going to take is like, is it entertaining to go see? You already like, I don't want to go see it. You can't go off what people see. Because when you go watch movies, all right, so when you go watch a movie, and shit, it's like a movie is literally what it is. Go see and take your perspective of what it is. Everybody don't got to agree on it. What you get from it is what you get. That's what the experience and perspective is. So it's like, that's why he's genius. Not talking to people is fucking genius. I'm not going to, because once he comes out, that one interview and say what he thought or the movie's supposed to be, now everybody is thinking of, this is what it was supposed to be, and now you done lost all your fans to go see it. So it's like, he's a fucking genius. These movies is fire.
Anybody like Love and Thunder?
No,
I ain't see it yet.
I ain't seen Love and Thunder.
I got a daughter now. She little.
I ain't seen Love and Thunder. Motherfuckers who make movies, man. Look at Steven Spielberg, bro. Steven Spielberg creates shit.
Anything that Marvel come out with is amazing.
like you wild.
You like that?
No, I like Marvel movies too, though. I'm a Marvel nigga.
What's the old girl Scarlet Witch movie was? No, not Scarlet Witch. What's the old girl?
Doctor Strange too.
This shit was.
Doctor Strange, new shit, fire. You bugging out.
I go to the movies like people listen to music. Like the movie was open right now after we left.
So what was the last dope movie you? Hold on. What was the last dope movie you seen?
You got it. So it depends on. Okay, the best movie I saw this year, and there are close ranges between the two was what's the movie with Tom Cruise?
What's my Top Gun?
Top Gun.
Everybody, my fiance said that was good.
So it's not about like.
I'm happy
It's
you
not
brought that up.
Hold on. Let him go.
If you didn't see it at the movie theater, you might have missed your shot. Because the intensity that you feel in that movie, it has a lot to do with the surround sound effect of the movie. It's not so much, the story is dope, but it keeps you like on the edge of your seat because of the story ties in into what's actually happening on the screen. So you're like zoomed, like it grabs your attention and it keeps it. And in the way that the movie is filmed, it keeps it for a long period of time at a high intensity. So that's the hype, the euphoria feeling you get when you're watching it because you don't get a chance to relax.
Okay.
The movie Spider-Man was low. I mean, you talking about movies in the movie theater, and then you talk about movies.
I heard Spider-Man was fire too.
Well, that shit was dope. Hustle was good. That was a good ass movie.
Yeah, so it's just like
so not to cut you off. I don't really get into the sci-fi shit.
I get
That's
what
why I
you're
love Crab Boys.
I remember
That's why.
they been trying to make the black
The
man.
last
They have a
great
storyline.
movie I seen was Django. That's the last great movie.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, that was dope.
The last great movie you saw was Django.
Nah, yeah, you bugging out.
I don't mean on that.
You gotta remember. Okay, so he wanted to do that. He used to work at Tyler Perry Studios too. So.
My opinion and my perspective is mine. Like, I don't say all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what be crazy about the movie,
When
son.
I say something is garbage, it's in this perspective that the reason everybody else says it's good. It's like that's not it. And I feel like we try to
Right. Like I said, I feel like it took Black Panther too far. Niggas dressed up, they did. Man, black people dressed up in coming to America outfits and all that, man. Come on.
Number 2 was hard.
I like the movie.
Y'all don't like Black Panther?
Yeah, I feel like they took. No, Richard. See, I said.
No, I'm just
I
asking.
said the black people took it too far. Do you see the outfits they was wearing to go see Black Panther?
Yeah, that was
It was like too much.
But what do black people do anyway with anything that come with black power? It's like they gonna run with that. But it's like, yeah, when you go watch that shit.
I feel like Marvel got butt. Marvel used to be real good. That movie used to be good, but I feel like since Buddy died, them shit ain't like they used to be.
What you about to say though, bro? What you about to say? What you about to say? Yeah, they shit is
too damn high now, bro.
What you about to say, bro?
I agree with you. I agree, but a lot of people complaining though.
Every first film of every superhero that they put out was like borderline some of the worst movies they ever put out. And we are at the phase where everything is the first movie. Even Thor is almost the first reenactment of who Thor is becoming. So everything is slow. And that's the way we don't get to enjoy it anymore.
Thor's is fire. Thor's is fire.
You saw Love and Thunder?
Nah, I see Love and Thunder.
Okay.
The first two, but he say the first joints, Ragnarok is better than everything.
Why did you
Love
like
and Thunder was better than
I gotta see
every element.
I gotta see
Like I'm a hard critic when it comes to movies, but I was easy on Love and Thunder because it was like an easy, just relaxing movie. It wasn't supposed to be.
Are you a comic fan?
That's why I loved it.
Are you? Do you understand? Like
So what about Guardians of the Galaxy? You like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that because I like it because it fits into the world that they come from.
Yeah.
You talking about Thor? Even God Thor, Gore the God Butcher is a serious character. Thor: Love and Thunder was a goofy movie. So it doesn't play to the character.
That's why I like it. Right?
That's what I'm telling you. You gotta watch everything anyway.
It's still Hollywood. They still
I understand that.
they do gotta make an appeal to the new generation.
But Batman was one of my favorite. No, Batman's my favorite character.
You want the new Batman? I like the new Batman.
Oh, you DC gang. He DC.
No.
Yes. What DC movies is good?
Heath Ledger. What DC movie was good?
No. The new Batman good.
Okay. So you asked me what my favorite.
You hate that shit?
The new Batman?
With the Riddler?
That's another great one.
Now we talking.
I hated it.
So you
Look,
said,
get this nigga a chair. He's going out.
you asked me what my favorite movie.
Yeah, get on
My favorite movie this decade is Joker.
Oh, yeah.
Joker was fine. The latest Joker, right? The latest Joker with yeah.
And I can tell you why.
I like this nigga. This nigga telling you their real name. He tell you, you know where I grew up, nigga. That nigga was a Joker. We wouldn't call that nigga.
The new Joker was fire.
So it's not just the story. It's the development and the process of like the butterfly effect of how he was growing throughout the film. He became who he was. The dancing was like almost him coming out of shell. So at the end, when he started dancing fully, he was like full crazy. And everything, like the laugh ended up becoming a part of his nature and not an illness anymore. So that's like, it's like that.
Yeah, that Joker was fire.
So you talk about DC.
I should run. Jigs love that Joker. He put me on that.
You couldn't have seen The Watchmen. You see what I'm saying?
I did see The Watchmen.
Watchmen was good. Watchmen just long as shit. Yeah, it's good, but it's long as shit.
They lost a lot of points in that movie.
How? Watchmen was amazing.
We talking to two directors too, man. These niggas both do shit.
No, like I respect. But why was The Watchmen any bad?
Nah, Watchmen.
Okay.
I've seen The Watchmen at least 10 times.
I watched it one time.
That's not that we can't
But
have
then
it for 3
I
hours.
loved it when I
Sip could be
watched
in here
it.
right now.
No, okay, so he's working with Tyler Perry Studios.
Yeah.
I love The Watchmen.
He going to movie. He going to school for.
He shot our first movie.
We don't
Movie
like.
went in.
We watch movies, but not like this.
Yeah.
Not to speak on it.
But you know what's crazy
Alright,
is
y'all,
when you
look.
actually be in a movie, you analyze shit different. Because when we did he was the first person to do our movie. Like, he filmed Walk on Water for us, and we did it. After being in the movie, and you actually be on the set, the way you watch movies is way different. To the point of everything that's in the movie, as far as a line, a bird that flies, everything that's in the movie that you see plays a part of the movie. It's there for a reason.
That's just like
Ain't
music.
nothing,
though.
yeah, ain't nothing
Like
flew across
artistry,
for this. It's a part. You looking like, oh, they needed this for this point. You like, oh, this.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
It make you watch. When I go back and watch movies, I be like,
I ain't gonna lie. I
analyze everything.
I'm like, hold on, the nigga still in the background. I catch everything in movies
Yeah,
now.
it's wild.
Shout out to movies.
Yeah.
Like we was in this room, but we wasn't in this room. But we shouted like we was in this room. That's why I look at movies now, like you be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Look, they still going. Hey,
Look, we gonna let y'all. Yeah, we gonna let y'all finish.
We gonna let y'all finish, man. Hey, look.
But that's a part of
Movies,
it.
hey, look, I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie. I feel like the days, ages, they don't make movies like when we was growing up. The content, no, hell no.
They lacking
Yeah.
content. They lacking a lot of
I haven't seen a
content.
good mind movie since like Casino and all. I haven't
That's
seen
what
one
I
of
was
those.
talking to my homeboys about today. Like, and that's what I have an idea for.
The party has
That shit
nothing to do
old,
with
boy.
man.
That shit old as shit.
But it has
Oh,
nothing.
but I mean,
He just
it's
said
not
we
a
ain't
good
seen.
distance from Casino though.
No, but the party, it ain't
But
no.
was it a party even close to Casino or Bronx Tale?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
The party
Boy,
was
yeah,
fire.
yeah.
The party was fire. The party
But
was
was
fire.
it anywhere close to Casino or Bronx Tale? That's what the question is. Yes, I'm
No.
not saying that.
They were two different movies. They were two different movies.
They was. It was a different
He-
type of mind.
That's still a
He's
long
dope
time.
as fuck. I can
That's
watch
still
it right
old.
now. Like, I'm an old movie person. That's what I'm saying. Just like the Irishman.
No.
The Irishman probably was good.
The
because-
party that
only why it was good because
Irishman was
actors
good.
in it.
Ah,
Yeah. You know, like
It
the
gave you
Irishman.
that old school feeling. It was Scorsese, bro, but the Irishman was like, okay. It was,
No, boy, you bugging out.
Yeah.
You're not gonna say Irishman was okay.
Bro, it was
'Cause
good,
anything-
but it was false for one. So
No.
that,
What was
but
false?
a
No,
lot
that
of
was
it-
weird. I thought it was.
that shit cap. That nigga lying.
So how,
Anybody can tell. Come on,
bro?
You gotta have some validity in the story for me to be like, all right, I'll fuck with it. Irishman was cap. That nigga, the nigga.
You know how many movies you don't see that was cap?
Bro, that nigga, bro. What's the nigga
Casino
name
was
he
probably
killed?
cat.
What's the nigga name who he killed in that movie that he claimed he killed? Everybody want to know who he killed. And we think that nigga killed. The nigga who wrote the book, I Heard You Paint Houses, that shit cap, bro.
Which one? But you would have never found out who killed him.
Yeah, nigga, I forgot the nigga name. The nigga with the who
He
was
was like
running the
a,
Teamsters and shit.
I forgot who got killed in the movie.
No,
Yeah,
I know
bro, that
exactly what
shit
you're talking about.
cap.
I can't get it right up
Every
here.
Every real nigga, like, he didn't do that shit.
Huh?
That was fire.
That was fire.
That was my
Damn.
son played that. Johnny Depp played
Played in
that
that,
too.
yeah.
That
That was
shit
good.
was fire. The
Donnie Brasco?
Y'all talking about.
no, not Donnie. Well, Whitey
y'all
Bulger.
talking about,
It's named
Public
after.
Enemy or some shit?
No,
Nah.
fuck no. It ain't Public
It was
Enemy
when-
either.
It was when Buddy was in Boston. He became
Whitey
like-
Bulger,
he was a
man.
snitch, too.
I'm about to tell you right now what that was.
No, that wasn't Johnny Brasco.
Nah.
You said they got,
That ain't right.
I can't remember. Who
I'm about
that
to tell you what it was.
You said Johnny Depp?
Yeah, Johnny Depp played Whitey Bulger.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the
I
recent
think
shit that came out?
it just came out a few years ago. I didn't like his makeup on that movie.
Black Mass, Black Mass, Black Mass, Black Mass.
See, I don't want to watch movies this deep. I
But
don't
then-
want to watch movies this deep.
What's your
like,
favorite movie?
And have a.
Give me three.
I'm not
of
even
your
gonna
top
say it because now I feel like I can't even compete with this whole thing that's going on here. Like it's too much.
Love and
I
Basketball
don't
was
know
a good
movies.
movie.
I don't know.
What's your,
Listen, but look, what's your three
what's your-
top
what's
three
your- what's
movies?
some of your favorite movies?
Okay, so I like-
See, I ain't gonna lie. Like one of my favorite movies to me is like Harlem Nights,
Home Night's a classic.
Life,
Life is a classic.
Oh, that's crazy.
nigga,
Crazy. Life is
Bronx Tale.
Life is crazy.
then Juice, then you got Business in Society. Like, I grew
This
up
is too deep. It's too deep.
What's your favorite? Give me your top. Give me your top 5.
All
As a
that
classic.
too dope.
Top 5 movies. Your favorite movies.
This is gonna be so shallow.
No, it's so good though. It's your
Okay,
perspective.
Friday.
Okay.
Friday's
Great. That's a classic.
Harriet the Spy. Fox and the Hound.
Fox and the Hound. You might would say Homeward Bound. Homeward Bound was my shit too when I was a kid.
Dark Knight.
Oh, classic. Classic. There you go. Dark Knight. Dark Knight. Yeah. Dark Knight.
Okay.
Dark Knight.
And y'all gonna hate me for this one. Bad Boys, the last one. The last Bad Boy.
When he killed his son, when his son was in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched that. I rerun that all the time. I don't know. Something's wrong with me. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they lost me on that one.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, it's still funny to me because them niggas was old.
Flexx, where you at? Where your top joints?
Mr. Society.
Oh, Business Society, dope.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
New Jack City.
Oh, there we go.
I ain't gonna lie. Friday, after what's that? Next Friday? That's a classic.
Yeah, that
Friday of course. All the Fridays. Damn. Bronx Tale's a good one.
Was good.
I like all the Oceans too. Like Ocean.
Oh yeah, the Oceans was dope. See, look, them minds. Yeah, that's why I say I'm a movie nigga. That's why I say you a movie nigga too. So we get into that. I ain't gonna lie, nigga can't take Bronx Tale out of none of my shit.
What's your joints? What's your joints? Go.
I can't name 5 movies. I'm a real movie nigga. I don't have 5 favorite movies, but I remember because I ain't gonna lie because Superfly. See, I grew up watching movies like that, like
Superfly,
like Dolomite, the Mac. They can't tell me the Mac ain't a classic like that.
Yeah, Mac classic.
You know what I'm saying? Uptown in Harlem, all that shit like that. What's going up? Like, I remember all that. The car wash. Yeah, I'm a real movie nigga.
Wait, what car wash? What car wash?
I'm talking about the old car
wash. Oh, yeah, the old car wash.
Yeah, nigga.
When you want to go with the boomerang and
Coolie High, all them shit.
Coolie High.
Yeah, Coolie High is a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
School Days. What?
Smoke crack, don't you?
Oh,
Lean on Me.
Lean on Me.
Lean on Me classic, but that ain't even my top joints. I fuck with that, just the
Lean on Me
message
was
in
my
that.
shit though. Sam, you smoke crack, don't you?
Well, movies I like. I heard somebody just say, I don't know who said that. Sugar Hill was definitely one of the ones. That's a slept on. That's a slept on movie. Yeah, that's a classic. The message. Ray Nathan and Romello, man, them niggas they bodied that shit. That dealt with mob shit. That dealt with early fucking Harlem Renaissance shit. Early that would talk about mashing. There's so many jewels dropped in that. No, Life was good too. Yeah.
Man, you ain't never seen. All right, let me real. They don't have a funnier movie than Life. Like what that mean? With all the what's the name in it? Like, hell no, not the Life. Life was real. But it ain't funnier than Life.
I'm not gonna give you that.
That's kind of like a toss-up. Harlem Night was good though. Harlem Night was my favorite. That's like a toss-up though. I get in an argument about that. Because Harlem Night, when I was growing up, that was one of my first movies when I first damn, they got all these funny niggas in one movie too. That was like the first movie.
Exactly.
Huh?
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, he was both of them shit. He classic.
But Life had the message too. Life will slow you down too. Like it had all
Life
that
was
funny
real.
shit, and then it give you that real shit with it though.
Yeah.
Like,
Harlem Night did too though. Harlem Night had too.
It did.
Remember when he found Eddie Murphy? Eddie Murphy had no family. That nigga had just killed the nigga.
Hold on, was it the nigga from Harlem too though?
Yeah, that was the boom room, Ray's boom room. When I come, you can't get in the motherfucker. Yeah, when I come in, you can't get in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He said, you always fucking some shit up, right?
It's mad movies though. I'm a movie nigga. I like to go I like shit that got either like a story.
I like the mob.
Or something like
missed, what's that movie that you like with the
Like, I ain't gonna lie to me. Belly
Wolf on
Wall
Street.
classic.
That's one of your
Wolf on Wall
top.
Street is a fucking classic.
Yeah.
Wolf on with Leonardo. See, they got different joints. They got the old one with my. Wait, which one? You like Leonardo DiCaprio or the old school Wolf? Because it's two. You know, they reenact the Wolf on Wall Street. Oh, the Leonardo. Leonardo shit is
I
fire.
ain't gonna lie. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? One of my favorite movies that Leonardo did. See, they gonna know about that.
No, I do. No, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
That's the school joint. You want to watch that in school?
One of my favorite movies ever, bro. It's just dead ass. Inglorious Bastards. One of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That's what's the name. That's so you like you gotta like yeah, Quentin, you gotta like fucking you gotta like fucking
You love Heat. I mean,
what's my shit? What's my shit when they all went by the colors like yellow?
Oh yeah. I don't
That's
know
my
these.
shit.
I don't be
They was
knowing
all
the actors'
smoking
names.
Reservoir
I don't be knowing
Dogs.
their names.
Reservoir Dogs.
Oh yeah.
That's
Sandlot's
fire.
a classic.
You don't like Reservoir Dogs?
That's Sandlot.
I got one for y'all.
What?
No Country for Old Men.
That's a classic. Yeah, Gangs of New York was good.
Gangs of New York was good.
Fresh is one of my favorite movies too.
Hey, Fresh talking about dogs.
Fresh,
What's
Fresh.
that? South Central Deuce?
Oh,
Yo,
Deuce.
dude, South Central.
Yeah, nigga, South Central.
John Q.
Yeah, South Central.
When he say the little Mexican girl in Mexico with Denzel.
Oh, talking about
Nacho Libre is a fire movie.
Hey, what's that?
Is
Was
that-
good too.
Fresh, man.
As far as funny movies.
That's all about gang banging for real. Nigga say he got Ray out there stealing radios. He said Lil Jimmy only 10. Yeah. That's what I said. Like to me, I ain't gonna lie. Shotters and Belly gonna always be in my hood.
Oh, Belly.
That was the
Belly's
first
in my
thing
top
we got
5.
the DVD.
Belly.
Yeah.
Belly's my top 5.
Belly
changed the world for us. We felt like
Yo, Belly was the first
New
movie.
York niggas felt like they
Yo,
was like,
Belly was. Let me tell you something about Belly. How
It
Belly.
really-
I'm right there like, oh shit, they right here. I
It
know
really
exactly
was
where
like
they
we
at.
was on the video all
Listen,
over again.
listen.
That's all it was.
Belly was so ill to me because like when we was little,
Belly
like
a video all
when
over
certain
again.
scenes come on in movies, when we was kids, they were like, yo, close your eyes, turn your head. Belly was one of the first ones I remember watching that shit in my grandmother's house. And they literally let us just watch Belly. Like, that's how hard it was. Like, we sat and watched that whole fucking movie. Wasn't no close your eyes, turn. Like, they either was just so intrigued. So, they were so.
All that.
Word of my mama. They were just so intrigued, bro.
Nobody says Scarface.
Yeah, Scarface is classic.
Nobody says Scarface.
I fuck with
That
Scarface.
was- That was good mob movies. You don't
Yeah,
take
that's a
it
good
away.
mom.
You don't like-
good mom movie.
Nah, I don't like Scarface.
Why not? Why you ain't like it? No, I ain't gonna. That shit was hard.
Blow's a good one.
Blow was
That's not
hard.
better than Scarface, though.
Ain't better than Scarface.
That's not better than Scarface.
I ain't gonna lie.
What's
I like
the other
movies.
one?
I like movies like The Godfather. where
American
it tells different
something,
stories.
man.
Where they give you, Godfather was so
American
hard because they gave you
Gangster?
that 5-part
No, not
series.
American Gangster. That's another kind.
American
It was
Me.
a white guy though.
What?
American
That's
Me?
the jail one.
You couldn't even see him.
He was another drug dealer, man. No, he used to fly the plane though. American something. He used to fly the plane.
Oh, I know, and that's fire. Oh, I'm about to tell you, son.
Hey, what movie that is, dog?
That's
He was a
fire.
pilot.
That movie was fire. I'm about to tell you right now.
He used to
He was
fly
driving the plane,
American
flying the
something.
planes, my nigga.
That nigga had so much money.
He was flying the
He had so
planes,
much
my
money, he
nigga.
couldn't even hide it no more.
When they hit the house, he told his wife to put on everything now. They can't take it off. She had to
Put it on you.
with all this shit on.
When we talking the money movie.
Oh, what
yeah.
was that fucking movie, son?
Yeah, Top Gun.
That's fire,
You know what
son.
I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's fire.
American something.
I'm about to tell you what that shit was,
He was a
son.
nigga though. He was that nigga.
Yeah.
It's ass, bro.
What?
No, listen,
Original
bro.
Top Gun, that shit
No.
was fire.
Yeah, it was.
When did you watch it?
Like 3 months ago. I'm waiting. I bought
Me
the
too.
new one, nigga. I'm waiting. I got this shit on my Apple TV.
Bro.
I'm waiting for the new one to come.
Original Top Gun is ass, and I'm standing on that.
You can't. No,
everywhere.
you the only nigga I ever said that, boy.
That shit is. Are y'all look? I didn't see it when I was a kid. This is a nigga eyes right now, 2022. I watched it from these eyes, bro. And after watching all these movies, it's trash. That shit garbage as fuck. He follow a girl, bro. What's good about that movie, bro? What's good? I got to know.
It's the 80s. Yeah.
Thank you. It's the
I want to know what they think about
What?
that
Hold
new.
on. What is that?
I want to know what they think about that the movie
American
about
Made.
Gucci.
American Made.
The Gucci movie,
Fire.
the House of Gucci.
I ain't watched it.
Oh,
You didn't?
I gotta go
Okay.
back and watch American Made again.
American Made was dope.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as
Wait, what she said? What movie?
The House of Gucci.
Oh, I ain't seen
I
that.
ain't seen it yet.
I wanted it to be
And I want to see Black Phone. I heard it.
I'm Al Pacino, Robert De Niro.
Black Phone was cool. Black Phone cool.
I heard it was good. I thought it was gonna be a scary movie. My son actually told me it was
You know
dope.
what trilogy I just watched?
What?
Blade.
Blaze got butt after
Yeah, the Matrix, but
Yeah. I ain't watching no Matrix.
You don't like The
I ain't watching
Matrix?
no Matrix.
yeah, that's a classic.
Oh, yeah,
I ain't
that's
watching
a
no
classic.
Matrix. I ain't watching no Matrix.
Not the new one. I'm talking about the first one or two.
Matrix and Training Day
Training Day is a classic. That gotta go in top 5.
Oh, top 5. I don't know.
Training Day.
Training Day
A
top
lot
5.
of stuff made the top 5 after he did his top 5. Okay.
I started naming Matt.
He started making top 10.
But now I'm starting
Okay.
to think, like, you talking about movies.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all know who make some good ass movies? Will Smith. And niggas be
Will Smith.
Like, what's that shit we watched called what?
No, not 7 Pounds Classic.
7 Pounds dope. But it's
1
another
Minute
movie
Black's
got-
a classic.
Nah, he got the joint with
What's it called, Rick?
with
Is it called
I'm about to tell you right now. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Are you talking about the
we got
Where
the
he-
little girl.
Serena?
Nah.
and Venus one?
Oh,
That's
good
a
too.
good. That's a good
Okay.
movie.
Nah. This one where he.
Nah,
Nah.
it's what it
He loses. He don't lose his mind. He loses his daughter. Collateral Beauty.
Collateral.
The Book of Eli is good too. Now.
You don't like Collateral Beauty?
That shit was dope.
Yeah, Will Smith. Yeah,
You
he
ain't like
loses.
that?
So what about the Book of Eli then?
Yeah, the Book of Eli was dope.
That's a good
No,
one.
they the angels. Collateral. He loses his daughter. No, ain't no
No.
singers.
What about Pulp Fiction?
Collateral
Nobody said
Beauty.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
That's a
No.
crazy.
The
Look at it.
nigga,
Go back and watch Collateral Beauty.
Collateral Beauty, you're gonna love that, bro. Collateral Beauty got so many
I
messages.
don't think I never saw that.
Collateral Beauty fight. That's a movie you watch with y'all together, and you take. Cause look, he go through. He lose his daughter to something, and the nigga filthy fucking rich. But after he lose his daughter,
It's like
he
over.
black. He just like, yo, I lost everything, and he want to start over. But he's like, yo, he got a close set of friends. They like, what are we about to do to keep this company fucking running? So they meet these 3 angels. They come in and they come and show them different perspectives of life. Yeah, that shit is this fuck.
Well, it wasn't Tyrese, but the same dude I'm thinking
The
talking
place
about.
he played in Shy.
He played, he had another movie with Tyrese in that same year. With I think.
We didn't even say Baby Boy.
Oh, Baby Boy, one of my hood
That's
classics.
not a time.
I know. That's
I
my
can't remember
shit.
to be honest. with you.
So you can't get. Go back and watch that.
Go watch it. Go watch it.
will.
Go watch it.
I like that.
Collateral.
I damn near almost cried at Collateral Beauty.
Yeah, Collateral Beauty is good.
I just want to know, did anybody ever see The Secret Garden? Did you ever see that movie? Did you ever see that movie?
I thought you were about to say
okay.
Secret Life of the Bees because that was classic
No.
too.
Seen that too.
She be watching off the wall. So
Yeah,
What's
so
Secret Garden? What's that?
that's some old
Hey, look,
shit.
man,
It's
we
some
gonna
real
get y'all eyes
old
so we
shit.
can
It's a
feed y'all
whole
shit,
nother.
man. So I gotta ask you, man, what's your motivation, man? What keeps you motivated, man?
life, man, the experience of,
Mm.
you know, the losses, just life, man. That's what keep me motivated.
That's dope.
You know, the kids.
Life. I like
life, man.
that. I like that.
Right.
Life.
What about you, man? What's your motivation?
Now my motivation is me. Like
Mm.
before, I feel like I used to be motivated by my kids and like, oh, I got to do this because my kids, or I got to do this because my man, or. But it's like we get so lost in those things, and then if we lose those things, it's like, what's your motivation then? Now you could get lost and you don't know where to pick up the pieces when you need to really focus on self, get that self-love, get on your grind because of you and make you the reason. And then you can be fruitful for everybody else.
I feel like that's dope. 'Cause you know what? You can't love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. That's a dope ass. That's some real shit. I like that. I like that.
And that shit right there, both of y'all answers gave me my reason for my motivation today. Because the crazy shit is, without y'all even saying it, because I already done posted the picture. I posted a picture today on Instagram, and I put life, but I gave an acronym for it. And for y'all to say, okay, yo, you came out, you said, yo, life, and what I'm doing. She said, yo, this focusing. And my life, my acronym was lock in, focus every fucking day.
That's fire.
And that was that's the motivation for me. And it's crazy. That's what just got me like, damn, they gave chills, because I literally posted that shit today, a picture, and put life, and it said equals lock in, focus every day. And that's what I meant. For y'all to just, he say life, and then you said boom, and elaborate, say, yo, focus, try to, yo, myself. And that's what you lock in, because when you lock in, you on yourself. Focus, you paying attention to what really fucking matter and what's gonna benefit for everything else around you, and you do it every fucking day. When you wake in, and when you do that, you can't lose.
That needs a t-shirt. That needs a t-shirt.
That's a fact, my nigga. I swear to God. I just put it like, yo, so I just put it like, yo, damn, son. That's crazy. When for y'all to just say that shit really just got me like, God damn. That's crazy. Like, that shit is on my page right now, hours ago. Been posted that. Nigga, go see it. That's lock in, focus every day. Nah, I feel good, man.
That's
That's how I know I want bucket.
I ain't gonna lie.
Energy is a
I ain't gonna lie.
motherfucker,
My
son.
motivation be this, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. For us, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Every week, I don't give a fuck what somebody got going on. We make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And I love just getting new guests and, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see how we just had like an open conversation. And like, you know what I'm saying? And we go to vibing and shit. You might just lose yourself in these motherfuckers. That be my motivation, man, because it's just dope, man. You know what I'm saying? I know that we doing some dope shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to leave this bitch with a mark, you know what I'm saying? So that be my motivation just to get in this bitch on Friday, even through all the bullshit that a nigga throw at us every week. You know what I'm saying? They can't stop this show, man.
Ain't nobody fucking better, you heard?
This shit is like therapy.
Yeah.
And you guys are so consistent. Like, I have to congratulate you because you guys are really doing this shit. And and it's growing and y'all got this.
I appreciate that. We appreciate
like I said, man, we definitely coming on y'all shit.
Yeah, as soon as y'all give us a day, we out. Definitely there.
We back rolling, man. Like we said, we took some time off to handle life. We back.
No, that's real shit. That's real shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. If we took from 2018, that's when we started. Man, they could tell me, man, they want to be there to give us a deal, man. We started in the kitchen, man. Now we got a fucking real studio, nigga. We started in the kitchen of an apartment, nigga, and we was doing that shit. Nigga, got so much shit. If he find that fucking drive,
if you really got that hard drive, son,
we can drop so much shit, son.
There's so much on that
man,
shit.
We had,
you might can hold that because in like next 10 years you'll be a billionaire.
Just talking shit, bro.
Yeah.
If you got any of that footage, if you hold just one
that'll
episode,
be fire and break it down.
NFT.
Oh. Yeah, we had so much shit, bro.
So I just seen shout out to Binky, man. Binky, baby.
Yeah, so like
we had a mean episode for that.
Life, so us just keep doing this shit and just getting new people, you know what I'm saying? Dope,
that's what it's about, though, recreating, man.
I got some hoolies, man. Let me get another episode with a couple of guys, man.
No.
You know we like it. You got my personal
guys.
No.
We good at yesterday.
We want niggas to hear about it, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. My thing is, we do it first. I want everybody to touch it.
I got some good guys doing big things, man.
Niggas come on and say, and they fuck with us. That's a fact.
So definitely, whenever y'all ready.
Y'all family. Y'all was at my daughter's birthday party. Niggas ain't just walking in that joint. You had to have a personal invite for that one.
So we next. I'm September 17th, so y'all get ready, man. Come out, man.
Word up.
The ponies and all that.
Yeah, we ready.
Yeah, so definitely, man. So this is what we do, man. We let y'all sign yourself out, man. Tell me your IG where they can find y'all at, man. Tell them about y'all podcast.
All right, you can find us at Major Lessons on all platforms. You can find me at Realtor Vision on Instagram.
She's selling shit too, you heard?
Follow me at Hooli Bully Camp or King Flexx _Flex.
And my man say giving y'all niggas the real shit about the dogs.
Come to class, man. Come to class.
He definitely broke me down. I was trying to think. I'm like, yo, man, I got this dog. Send a picture. He's like, yo, Rich, man, that shit cool. But listen, this is what I was like, yo, you know what? He said, but when you're really ready, I said, you know what? I ain't gonna waste your time. You heard? I'm gonna wait till I'm all the way ready. You heard?
I ain't gonna lie. Once a nigga, I ain't gonna lie. My cousin just shout out to my cousin, man. Buck, man, that nigga just
Buck Leeds.
That nigga, that shit an all time day job. Like,
like, you gotta have that.
She like, when it's your passion, you really give a fuck about that shit. My cousin really give a fuck about them dogs. So he take that shit serious. Shout out to my boy. Y'all go check him out too. The French Republic, man. Y'all go check him out. He got some nice dogs, man, on the bully side. I mean, on the Frenchies. He doing his thing, man. So shout out to Cuz with that, man, for real, man. But y'all already know, man. This Fat Nasty Podcast, man. I want half of the belly.
That's right. Let me put my belly on your butt, you heard?
Signing out.